Hi, how are you? Make sure you like the live. Ooh. See, I'm fix this. I'm doing good. Just trying to fix myself. Fix this and myself, so get me in the frame. But feel free to post your question whenever you're ready. Maybe I can get this a little lower. Sorry, this is a little... No, we tried to turn it up. There we go. Thank you. If you have a question, feel free to post. Thank you for liking. I appreciate it. But whoever's ready, we'll get started. If you have any questions, we're doing some free readings. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. It's been already a long one for me. How old do you think I am? Oh my God, I'm coughing nonstop. Hi. 19. It's so cute. That's nice. You think I'm 19 years old. This weekend. Hi. I'm doing good, guys. Please, if you would like a reading, please post your questions. But I am 30. I'm the big 30. Right there. I'm a grown woman. I don't look like it though. That's why I said. Go ahead, guess. Mr. Louie, do you have a question? Anybody would like a reading? Feel free to post your question. I'm doing free reads. And if we get along. Why did my ex-boyfriend, hi Lakia Cooley, why did my ex-boyfriend Calvin and his self find himself kept coming back? Find himself kept coming back into a cycle with his ex-girlfriend. So you want to know why he keeps on going back to his ex-girlfriend while he's with you? Is that the question? I don't have any more water, y'all. Guys, make sure you're liking this video. Okay.
That's the question. Okay. I wanted to make sure. Let's see. Why does Lakia's person ex keep going back? Why does Lakia's ex keep going back to his ex-girlfriend? Ooh. I feel like he keeps going back. I have the Four of Wands in reverse and the Magician. Let's see. What else, Spirit? Okay, and I also have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like he keeps going back to see if things will, like, if he can make something happen. He knows very well he can't make anything happen with the Four of Wands in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. But he's still, with the Magician here, it's like, he tries to, like, go into the situation, see if he still got it, see if he can still make something happen, if he can still make feelings happen. And then ultimately, he realizes, like, this isn't a waste of my time. Look, and then he walks away. Eight of Cups. So he just likes to go and see what's going on. Yeah. His big thing is like love bombing with the Ace of Cups. Like, I feel like he just enjoys like the chase of someone and like getting them to like them, getting them to do everything he wants. And then as soon as he's there, he's just like, oh, I don't want to continue doing this anymore. Look, Pentacles in reverse. This is going to take too long to get to what I want. And then he leaves it. So I feel like ultimately it really doesn't have anything to do with you. Yeah, I see the Judgment card. I feel like everything has to do with like just like things he, like karma he has to get over. But I don't think this had, like, yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Like he has this, I feel like this way of thinking with the Ten of Cups and the Judgment card. I feel like he has the way of thinking. I don't know why. Yeah, I feel like he has this way of thinking, like, he could just get his Ten of Cups practically anywhere he wants. He doesn't really need to try for it. So he does this, like, really quick, like, flirty Knight of Wands energy, trying to, like, you know, impress. But ultimately, Nine of Cups, he knows, like, nothing is really what he wants. He doesn't want anything serious. He doesn't want anyone serious. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. Like it's flirty until it's not. Six of Cups, like a lot of like, I love you, you're the one for me, we're meant to be forever and ever. But there's really nothing, like, I don't think he, like, it's not even about, I want to be with this other person. It's more about, can I still get them? That's all it is. Yeah, he loves you too. Can we date? Who's we? Lakia? He told me that he loves me, but I feel he doesn't. He just playing with my feelings and everyone else. I'm sorry, Miss Lakia. If anyone else has another question, and Lakia, if you would like to ask another question, feel free to donate. It's $5 for one question and $8 for two. And all the information you need to donate is in the description. But yes, thank you so much for being here. And if you, like I said, if you have anything else you want to talk about, let me know. I know, right? Yeah, until you catch real feelings. And that's kind of what I was getting. Like, very love bomby until, like, things start happening. And then he's like, oh, I have to work too hard. So then he leaves. But, you know. Yeah, Louie, you can go ahead and ask your question. You guys are going to see that light go on and off this whole time. It's motion activated, so. But I need to actually practice. Like, I did a private reading the other day with one of my old clients. Hi, Diamond. I'm doing okay. And I legit, like, I couldn't. You guys just post your question. Hi, Linguist. Yeah, but no, I couldn't feel the energy. I couldn't. And make sure you guys like this live. Please, please, and thank you. I couldn't feel the energy. Like, I couldn't really, like, decipher what I was getting. And that, like, hasn't happened. And I've, like, read places where your spirit guides can take away your abilities from you when you, like, aren't following what you're supposed to do. So I'm like, oh, let me just make sure I'm, coming on here. But, yeah. You guys just post your questions, and then I'm just going to go down the chat. Tay Diamond, how are you? Let's see. Languez with Sandra. Is that your name? Thank you so much. Is my ex behind that fake account? No problem. Is Sandra's ex behind that fake account? Sandra's, oops, the moon card, look at that. That doesn't help me. Well, it kind of does. Sandra ex behind that fake account, spirit. Sandra's ex behind that fake account. I don't think so. If anything, it's someone, no problem, hon. I saw your question, Louis. If anything, I feel like it's someone else that they know that's behind the fake account, Sandra. I don't think it's really particularly them. This could be just like maybe like a friend who is going out of their way to do too much. But I don't think it's your ex. Like I think it might be one of their friends who might just be like checking in on you or something, like wants to see. I think your ex is kind of like done with the situation. So this could be like maybe like one of their friends or like one of their thank you so much, Diamond. One of their friends, or this could be like a girl they're dating or something like that. I don't really get it's them. I feel like it's someone around them. But I don't think your ex even knows with the moon card here, hun. No problem, Lakia. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for liking, and make sure you do like the live, follow me, and subscribe. And if you would like a more in-depth reading, feel free to let me know. All readings start at $5. So, Louis, I don't answer to that kind of language. I will answer your question because, hey, Marky, I will answer your question because, you know, you are next, but, you know, be patient. Everyone is here. They all want the same things and we're all going to wait in line. So yeah, just be patient. Okay. You posted, someone else posted before you and I'm just going down the likes. So it's okay. You know, just try to be as patient as possible and speak to me how you would like to be spoken to. Okay. All right. So we're at Louis' question. Why do girls get so sensitive over the smallest things? How do I stop this from happening? How does he stop this from happening? Well, I don't need the cards to tell you that, but okay. I don't need the cards to tell you that. Sorry, some notification came up. But how does Louis stop this from happening? Louis stop this from happening. Okay. So I have the Judgment card, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Cups in reverse. So I don't really sense that you basically can stop this from happening. I feel like with the Judgment and the Eight of Wands, I feel like there's something about like your communication that needs to change a little bit, and even like a mindset that needs to go away from what this is. I feel like whatever mindset you have about sensitivity when it comes to women, it's not bringing you what you want with the Nine of Cups in reverse. It just makes it more complicated, and Judgment's here to like really help you understand and like almost like tell you like, hey, maybe like you need to look at this from a different angle. And I'm surprised I didn't get the High Priestess, but this is what I'm getting from the Judgment card here. But the Eight of Wands, I feel like this definitely needs to be a swift change here. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like in reverse, I feel like whatever this is, like I feel like this thought process might be grounded into your subconscious, and you kind of need to like eradicate that and let that go. Instead of thinking like, why are women so sensitive, almost thinking like, what am I doing to get that type of reaction, or is there anything I can change in myself? So yeah, the Nine of Wands. So being more a little bit more charming, a little bit more flirty, a little bit more understanding, igniting that energy, and not really staying in this place of like, oh my God, I did something wrong, something bad's happening, all this like this Eight of Swords energy of like being stuck, but just like being more a little more charming. I think you'll start to understand that like they're not as sensitive, but like you did, like they just have a myriad of emotions. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you. Thank you so much for being here. And guys, I have a little cold, so if you hear me coughing, that's why. It's because I have a cold. I don't know if Mark is still here. Appreciate you for stopping by. but we are just gonna get back up and running. Your girl needs as much practice as possible, so please put your questions down in the box. Let's see who is next for a question. And now I thought I saw someone else after Lewis. No, I think it was just Lewis. All right. What is this, Marjana? Marjana, thank you for being here. And guys, make sure you're liking and subscribing. And Diamond, make sure you post your question as well. Marjana, what awaits Marjana this month, Spirit? What awaits Marjana this month? Hold on. Grab some other stuff. Grab some of my other cards. Let's see. What awaits Marjana this month, Spirit? What awaits Marjana this month? What awaits Marjana? Spirit? Ooh. So Marjana, I'm instantly getting this energy of like being very open and flexible to your schedule. Like, I don't know if you have a lot going on, resourcefulness. So you might have to be resourcefulness. Like, you might have a lot going on in the month of November, but I feel like what awaits you right now is like being tired and like going all over the place, doing a lot, having a lot of plans. With practicality, spirits telling me like when it comes to doing what you have to do this coming month, whether it is like going shopping for the holidays, or you know, just buying food or things like that, or just like taking care of the kids. I don't know if you have kids, but just like taking care of things that you need to, or paying bills. It's like being very practical about one, how much you're working, how much you're spending, and what you're doing. Because I have a feeling like spirit's saying like you might like do too much to the point where you could be restless here, um and you could be affecting just like what you have. Maybe like, you know, you might be running low on resources to that point. It's like, oh my god, I thought I had enough to do A, B, C, and D, and then I've been just running around. I haven't checked my account, I haven't checked what I needed, or like I haven't checked the grocery list, and I ran out of all this stuff, and it's already too late, you know. I don't know, like I'm getting like Thanksgiving, like, you know, maybe like you don't decide to last minute you want to do like something for Thanksgiving, and you realize like you don't have anything. So now you're rushing to the store. So I have this like rushing energy this month, where spirits just like try your hardest to, especially with charity here, try your hardest to give your workload to other people like as much as you can in this month, because I feel like it will be overwhelming for you to do all these tasks alone. Like I don't know what you have ready for you, but I feel like you will start, like things will start to move forward and start to gain momentum. And as that happens, just like, you know, take your time, check on your resources, you know, see if you actually have time to do things. Like if you don't and everything's last minute, I feel like a lot of last minute things could be affecting you too. So try not to do things like so last minute where you have to like, it's almost like nearly impossible for you to get to point A to point B, but you're like, oh, I'm gonna do it. Or like I said with the Thanksgiving example, it's like, you know, last minute you're like, okay, I'm gonna bake this, you know, do the turkey because I'm not going to mom's house to do the turkey, I'm just gonna do it this year. And now you're frustrated, you're restless, you're angry, and then the whole thing, I think like the whole thing kind of collapses. And I feel like that's kind of what spirits wanting you to know. Like try not to overload yourself here and be like practical. It's like you can be versatile here with what you're doing. Like obviously you can put your hand in a couple of different things, but doing too much is what you don't want to do. This month is about relaxing for you, like just taking your time, figuring out what you want to do for yourself, whether that is in just events that you have with your friends, or in your career where you could be picking up too much of your workload, and telling them like, hey, I can't do this much, like I really need someone to help me out here when it comes to my workload, you know, or when it comes to just like what I need for myself. I kind of just need help. Like speaking up about what you need also is very important. Yeah, like you will Also, you'll be like releasing some spiritual contracts as well. This also could speak to, because the Mercury retrograde is here, you could be like releasing this energy like you need to do so much to feel productive and like kind of just relaxing. I don't know, maybe you go through like a little hiccup and you're like, I really can't like go like you want. I don't know if that's your energy. Let me know if this resonates with you. But I kind of feel like that energy of like doing too much to the point where like you're exhausted, resources are run dry, and now you're kind of like, who do I go to for help? Who do I run to right now? Because everything is just all over the place. But I feel like at the end of it all, you do have, these are really some nice cards here. So I feel like moving forward, I do see some positive. It's just like try not to stress too much about just like everything that might be coming with this month. Because I just see like it could get a little stressful. So we can dive deep into that. That's a lot. But that's my message for you, hon. I hope that helped. And yeah, I hope November brings you blessings and prosperity. But we're going to move forward to the next person. And thank you guys for liking the live. I hope that helped. No problem. We're gonna do a general for Natasha. Is that Natasha? 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 Okay. General reading, Spirit. What does Natasha need to know, Spirit? No problem. Alright, so I feel like Natasha, are you here? Natasha, are you here? I have a question. Yes, you are. Okay, cool. Um, are you currently, I don't know if like you may be feeling like money is a little tight right now. Does this make sense? Let me know if like money. Hey, yes, it has been around. Ari. No habla español, lo siento, Santos. Como mirar en el amor. Habla inglés. Inglés. Yes, it is. Yeah, because I can see that here with the King of Pentacles in reverse and Judgment. I feel like maybe like, I don't know, like I feel like maybe you feel like you're getting some karma when it comes to your I don't know if like you had, yeah, I don't feel like maybe like you acquired a large amount, or you had a very stable money situation, and then as of lately it's been kind of like depleting, or just like you feel like you need to save more with the Four of Cups or the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Wands so you can feel better. But I feel like this situation will get better. I'm gonna use my money cards here. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse. Try not to sit in this energy of like things are kind of horrible, because I feel like you are in a great space, especially with the Emperor in reverse. Like I'm seeing this more as like you kind of just being depressed, not really like what the Emperor in reverse really capitalizes. Like you're just not in your energy because money is so tight. But I feel like money is around the corner with the Ace of Pentacles. And look, it's gonna be like, yeah, you feel like you're stuck. Yeah. But I feel like finances will be changing soon, and I don't think you should worry about it so much, because I feel like it's really gonna move. I don't know if you end up getting some money from somewhere or you get a raise or something like that, but finances will be changing maybe in the next, because I have the Three of Swords here, maybe 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 months. But I'm getting more 3 weeks, like finances will change, you will grow. But I feel like it's because you're making some kind of cutback as well. Like, yeah, I think you're moving forward on whatever plan it is. I don't know if you made a plan for yourself to gain more money or to kind of settle your resources. But I feel like whatever this plan is that you do step forward and you do with your finances, it does work. And it does bring you a lot of prosperity to help out in the situation. Yeah, this could be like something legal. Maybe you go on the claims app. I don't know if you ever heard of that app. I don't know why I got that instantly, but you do have something legal that should be like maybe giving you money, and this could also be like maybe like you receive a payment from somewhere where you didn't know or something like that, that you get through the mail. Or yeah, you see setbacks with your finances. So yeah, really speaking about that, I do see that it's clearing up. It won't be too long. I don't know if it will be past the holiday season. Hi, Ethereal. But I do see that right now, like these setbacks are leaving you really unfulfilled. But that's kind of what's also keeping you in. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm glad you're here in this kind of rigmarole and this cycle, is because you are kind of in that space of like nothing is gonna get better. But I do feel like there will be. Thank you, Moonlight. There will be. You know. Yeah, you told me. Yeah, for Kathleen. Oh, well, thank you for coming in. But I do feel like, yeah, money will be coming together soon. You just got to get out of this energy. That's kind of what's keeping it kind of bad. You also might have someone, especially with romance, you might have someone gift you some money too. That also could be a thing. Maybe someone like significant to you could gift you with money. But I do see money coming in. Just be open to where it comes in and innovation. So yeah, this could be a plan that you're coming together with, and you're doing, and you're pushing it forward, and that's kind of where you're getting money from here, or your finances are becoming in a in a better place, because we're just like, no, like, I kind of want to go to being gifted, but I'm like, no, there's something you set in motion that's almost going to get this when it comes to your finances. But yeah, I feel like everything will get better. It's just about taking those steps so they can get better. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for being here. Ari, are you still here? Would you like a question? Do you have a question? Thank you for making it, Ethereal Moonlight. I'm so appreciative. You guys, make sure you're liking the live. No problem, Natasha. And guys, like I said, if you want another reading or you have another question, feel free to donate. Everybody gets one, but if you like to donate $5 for one question or $8 for two, feel free to do that. We're moving on. Who else is next? Yes, please like and share the channel. Are you still here? Who else would like a reading? Let me tell you, I feel so under the weather. It's been a while since I've been on live, but I was saying earlier, like, I feel like I'm not as in tune like I used to be. So I kind of just want to give away as many free, happy Sunday, yes, thank you, as many free readings as possible to get me back to where I was, because I don't know, I just been doing readings. I feel like I'm not as sharp as I used to be, but I also haven't been reading for as many people. Thank you. As many people as I used to, so it's definitely different. But I've also seen stories where you get your gifts taken away because you don't do it enough, or you're not following what you're doing. It's only let me not have that happen. Your girl, I love what I do. It's just scary to do it all the time sometimes, at least for me. But I'm trying to get over my fears and just be like, head first into this. Be on live, you know what I mean? Post more, do more readings. So, yeah. It's particularly quiet tonight. But Ethereal Moonlight, if you have a question, you can feel like you can post your question too. If anyone has a question, they can post their questions. I'm gonna go on my iPad to see if I can see everyone, because I don't mind looking on here, but sometimes it's a lot. Crazy enough, I've been having deja vu for the past week, just every day. Another deja vu. And I don't know, like, if it's because, well, I know personally, like, I have dreams, and a lot of my dreams. And guys, if you have a question, feel free to post it down in the comments section. Just, I'm doing free questions for anyone. But yeah, I have dreams sometimes, and I won't remember all of them, but I'll remember bits and pieces. And I had a, I've been literally just remembering bits and pieces of my dreams the last couple of days, just being out and about. Hi, Mark. new, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Like this video and you subscribe to the channel. But I'm new. May I ask what's coming toward me in November? Let's see. What's coming towards Mark in November, Spirit? What's coming towards Mark in November? Oop, Jesus Christ. A whole bunch of stuff wanted to fall. Thank you so much. What's coming towards Mark in November? What's coming towards Mark in November? Negotiation and decision. Okay. Resistance. This is interesting. So you might have to negotiate some type of terms here with someone who might be a little in their ego here. I feel like this person might be very stubborn with Taurus here in the resistance card. They might be a little stubborn when trying to talk to them because of their indecision. This could be like either with you or this person or whatever the situation is. I feel like there's just going to be a lot of like just unsettled, stuck energy that you might have to like be at the forefront of taking it out and really like de-raveling it. Yeah, Queen of Swords. This could be with a female energy. Maybe this could be, I don't know, maybe like a family member or a girlfriend or a significant or a sister. But I do see, yeah, you're probably balancing in the month of November. You're balancing energies with this person here, and they're on the more stubborn side because of their indecision, maybe with what they want or what they need for themselves. And I feel like you're going in there, you're trying to negotiate, like, hey, like, we could do this or we could do that. And I just feel like there might be some resistance when it comes to this. Do I think this is a love situation? I don't know. I'm not really sure if you're in a love situation or not. This could be like a work where, you know, you're probably talking to a boss of yours or talking to a higher up who is kind of just not really trying to maybe hear your side or understand where you're coming from here, and you're probably having to say how you feel more. What I'm getting here, I don't really get that this is like love though. I kind of get this is more like maybe like a friend or a work situation. So I feel like you'll be, what's coming towards you is you balancing out this situation. You kind of just like telling this person like, hey, either you're here for, you know, I'm here to do a good job or, you know, or not. I feel like the conversation that you guys, no problem. The conversation that you guys will help, will have that will help. It will be a good conversation. So I don't want you to worry too much. It's just that maybe at the beginning, yeah, you guys probably with the Two of Pentacles, you're trying to figure out like, what to do, which way to go, like how to, yeah, definitely ethereal. I feel like at the beginning you're trying to figure out which way to go, what to do, kind of just like how to like maneuver. I feel like you guys are both in that place, and then slowly but surely with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you guys get to a better place and you guys start to move forward. I don't think this resolves completely. I think it's more of like a what is that called, a just slow resolve where you're like, okay, you know where I stand, I know where you stand, and that's kind of it. And then over time, you know, you guys probably will just like fizzle out like the whole back and forth. But I feel like this is important for you to go through because I feel like this has a big thing to do with your personality, like your soul purpose. I feel like a lot of times maybe when people approach you about certain things, it's hard for you to express yourself. Yeah, okay. I'm glad. Maybe it's hard for you to express yourself and tell people like, hey, this is how I feel. And like, you know, I mean, maybe like, you know, might sometimes get the short end of the stick, but I feel like here you're not only are you not getting the short end of the stick, but you're expressing yourself. You're letting this person know like, hey, this is how I feel. This is what's kind of going on. And I just feel like you're very proud of yourself in this situation. And you're very like, okay, like, I know what to do. I know how to move forward. But I'm glad this resonates. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I hope that helped. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And guys, if you guys have other questions, like I said, feel free to donate for a reading. but we're doing Miss Ethereal for a general. What does Ethereal need to know? Yes, Chrissy, you can just post your question and make sure you like and you subscribe to you like the video and you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna try to get to 1,000, at least 1,000 followers by December. We want to at least get to 1.5 to 2 by the new year. So hopefully we get to 1,000 by December. I think we got this. Sorry, these cards are bent weird, so I try. What does what does Ethereal Moonlight need to know, Spirit? What is the first thing that they need to know? Let's generally they need to know. The first thing coming towards Ethereal Moonlight is what they need to know. Okay. All right. I feel like so I don't know if maybe like last month you might have like may have like yes, thank you, probably have prejudged the situation, and I feel like it resulted in maybe loss, like you losing out on either this person or the situation, and maybe having to figure out a different way to go when it comes to whatever this is. I feel like you disposed of this, like it's over, you grieved it, and now it's like, all right, I have to figure out a different avenue. I kind of have to move in a different way. With impulsiveness, spirit's just like try not to, with you trying to figure out a different avenue on where to go, try not to be too gung-ho on I guess the options that come to you, because I have a feeling like there might be situations where it might look good with seduction, it might look good, it might sound good, it might feel good, but it might not just be good. It might just be you know, it might just be a devil, a wolf in sheep clothing, you know. So taking your time to really like evaluate situations is going to be very important, as well as maybe this was a friendship, because I do have the friendship card here. Maybe you had to lose a friendship, and maybe this person does come back and want to, you know, settle things, but maybe like, you know, maybe impulsively you do want to like, let's be friends again. But I mean, it doesn't have to be a friendship, but I do get friendship here. But I do see like whatever this loss was, or yeah, oh yeah, you hear me, okay. Whatever this ending one, no problem. Does that make sense? Whatever this ending was, I do feel like it was important for you to go through it. It was important for you to learn this, because like I said, the seduction card, it looked good. It just looked good. It felt good. It was nice to be around, but at the end of the day, it was just not good for you. So therefore, like, it was taken out of your life. But try again with the impulsiveness. Just try not to just jump um into like taking this back or going back to this with a concentration. It's almost like spirit's just like pay attention. Yeah, you have a choice here. So it's like pay attention. This is Saturn as well. I kind of get the Saturn energy of like understanding. It's made sense. It was a life lesson relationship. Yeah, with this Saturn energy, it's telling you like, you know, you could be blessed or we can repeat the lesson, you know. Very father, I got a phone call, y'all. But it was like, you can be blessed or we can repeat the lesson. And spirit's just like, yeah. But so you have a choice here. I feel like you know what the right choice is and you will make it. I don't have anything, you know, I don't, with a life lesson relationship. Yeah. I don't feel like anything. Yeah. 10 of Wands. I feel like it's over. It's done. Like, it's like, I don't know how else we can clarify loss other than with the 10 of Wands, you know what I mean? So it's just like, so I do feel like this is over and it's over for a reason. I feel like 4 Wands, you're moving on to better things for yourself where you can live a life that's full and whole. And the Hermit in reverse, like try not to hide yourself out when it comes to now, like moving forward. Like obviously try not to be too impulsive, but also not try to hide yourself as much. No problem. I'm glad. Try not to hide yourself as much in this situation, because I have a feeling like you could want to be recluse and come back in, but I don't think anything that has happened and what this is has been your fault. again, another phone call. So it's kind of like spirits telling me to let you know, like, you can go out, you can express yourself, you can be there for other people. You know, but just concentrate. Like, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of what's going on, be aware of, like, who you're giving your energy to. Because the Knight of Wands, yeah, you could have this just very flirtatious, very like, hey, energy, come back in. And Spirit's just like, look, it's a no-go. It's not for you, okay? So I'm just gonna pull out one of these cards for you, Miss Ethereal, just because I love you so much and we share the same name. And thank you guys, you and Babana, like, you guys are so supportive. I love you guys so much. But you have no. So, like, if you were thinking about talking to this person or being around this person, this relationship again, you have wait, postpone, pause, no. Like, don't. You gotta straight up, no. I don't even think I had that card in here, like a no card. So that's interesting. So yeah, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, thank you. And guys, if you have a question, feel free to post your question. And if you already have received a reading from me, you want another reading, or you have another question, feel free to donate. All the information you need is in the description box below. And we are doing free readings, FREE. So you don't have to donate. You can just post your question if you haven't already, because I need to get on my stuff. So in the next 2 weeks, these will be free readings. I'm going to try to come on every single day. Hopefully I can, because I am still sick, every single day to do readings for you guys, to get myself back to psychic level like I was before. And we're going to just build up our community, get into 1K by the end of November. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna try to post every day, try to get on live every day. So we got this. I got like my little altar back here. We're working on it. We're working on it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. But like I was saying earlier, I've been having a lot of like deja vu. It's been a little crazy. And I don't mind it. It's okay. But like, it's like the 111s and then the deja vu and the signs. Like, I saw 2 ladybugs today. They landed like close to me. I think one of them, thank you so much, Ethereal. One of them, the ladybugs, they came up, they were on my car, and then the other one was like next to me. But thank you so much, Ethereal. But no, I was in the car, I was actually asking about someone who I'm dating, kind of. I roll, I roll. I wouldn't say I'm kind of, but I'm someone who I was dating, and I was getting a reading on them myself, because I also get readings. I just go under a pseudonym, so not a whole bunch of people know that it's me who's being obsessive sometimes, because it's embarrassing. But no, I was asking about that person, and I saw a ladybug, and I was like, oh my god, does this mean we're together forever? Like, is that what that means? Who knows what it means, but to me, like, we're together forever. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, it's been an interesting week. It's been an interesting month. I wish I could have went out. I hope you guys had a fun Halloween. I wish I could have went out for Halloween, or I could have gone on live. I was so sick. Like, when I tell you so sick, I won't forget. I think it was like 60 degrees outside. I was shivering. Like, I had a jacket on, like leggings. I had sweatpants, and I was shivering so bad. And my friend was just like, are you shivering? And I was like, yes. And he was just like, you must be sick. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, he's like, because I just came out the shower and you're shivering. And I'm like, okay, yeah, universe sign, right? I'm like, okay, so definitely must be sick. Like, I obviously need to chill out. Love is in the air. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I saw 2 ladybugs when I think about it. So I hope like this person is really like, I feel like is my person. I really feel like they deserve me. Like, just hearing about, do you do anything? No, girl, I stayed in the house. I stayed in the house. I didn't do nothing. I slept. I went out for Halloween. I went out to cocktails with my best friend. And it was a good time. We like chit chat, we yapped. And then they wanted me to go out, but I just was not feeling up to it. Oh my god. Yes, I just wasn't feeling up to it. I wasn't feeling like I could actually like function, and I went out like 2 nights ago and I just wasn't feeling it, and then me and my best friend got into a fight. It wasn't like a real fight. It was kind of just like us being drinking and fighting like normal. 222 is the number. It is. That's been my number lately, Ethereal. Thank you. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you too, Lisa. Feel free to post your question whenever you're ready, hun. But no, that's been my number lately, 222. Oh my God. You're reading my mind, Ethereal. You know what you're doing here. Yes, please like, share, and subscribe. But no, Thursday night we went out. We went out. Like I had a wedding to go to with my best friend. Then afterwards went to what's it called? A Halloween party. My outfit wasn't fitting. My heel broke. I did not want to go out. And she was like, please come out. And I went out. I was like, fine, we can go out. We go out. I get checked in. They won't let me check in because they won't let me come in because I have like my prescription birth control. I had to check that in. Pay $5, right? Go in. So finally, I'm walking around. I get a drink. Okay, cool. We get a drink, and I go out to take a phone call, and these same people, they're like, "Oh, you can't come back in with the drink." Mind you, these drinks are like $13 each. I can't come back in. I literally just walked out. They're like, "You can't come back in with that drink," and I'm like, "Y'all just do the most." And I've been to New York clubs. They do the most there. I've been to Miami clubs. Okay. And they do a lot there. Lisa, I see your question. I'm gonna do your question right now. By the way, this is gonna happen a lot. Ugh. I have a light right here, but I think I need more batteries. But like, it was just so much, and then we ended up fighting for no reason, man. I don't even know why I was fighting with her because I knew she was crazy and drunk. I should have just walked away. I'm like, you're crazy. And then we ended up fighting. I didn't get mad, and I was just like, you know what? I can't do it again. It's Friday night. I don't want to fight. I'm not trying to get I'm not trying to drink. I'm trying to go to bed. My face was warm. But yes, Lisa. But I hope you guys had a happy Halloween. About your next romantic partner. What should Lisa know about her next romantic partner, Spirit? What do you want to tell Lisa about her? Oh, Jesus. Her next romantic partner. Okay. So I feel like this may be just like a quick little someone you get with the romantic. Okay, yeah. I don't see the next person you come into romance with. I don't see them being like something for serious. Like, unfortunately, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a karmic, but at least you know now. Um, but I don't. The only reason I say it's I don't see them being something serious because I got the full reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I feel like they are gonna probably be like open and honest with you about like what they want. You know what I mean? I don't think you're going to be blindsided that they don't want anything like really long term. And I don't think like you're not you're completely closed off to this. I feel like this is someone who really likes you, feels really nostalgic about you, like feels that you are someone that they can click with and go out with and go on dates with. But I feel like that's kind of what it is. Like I think like you go out on a couple dates, you have some conversation, and it kind of just like dies off. I don't see them really putting in any effort, and I actually do see you not really being happy about like that it's not moving anywhere because this person is really good at like maybe like expressing themselves to you and letting you know how they feel and whatnot. But I think from early on they kind of let you know like, I'm just kind of dating, I'm just kind of having a good time. I think you're just like, you know what, this guy is pretty cool. I really like the conversation. And so you continue. And I just think maybe it gets a little too close and then you guys kind of just go your separate ways. But when it comes to romance, I do think that's kind of like why you like this person, because I feel like they're able to kind of like sweep you off your feet a little bit and tell you exactly what you want to hear and tell you how beautiful you are and buy the flowers and do all the stuff. It's just that they just don't want a relationship right now. I just don't think they're ready for that. And I think that's why this kind of puts you into like a sour place. You're like, why don't you want a relationship? You're perfect. Like, why wouldn't you want to be in something? And I just don't think, yeah, with the Six of Swords in reverse, I just don't think this person is leaving behind that mentality. I think that may frustrate you a little bit. But I do see you might have another person as well coming towards you with the Knight of Wands who want to be even more romantic, because the Knight of Swords is kind of like a little charming, like, you know, they talk a lot, but the Knight of Wands is very passionate. So you may just be having, like, right now, like a couple of karmics that come into you to like show you what you want, but I don't really see anything serious right now. You might have something serious, judgment. So yeah, you're going through a lot of karmic lessons. You might have something serious maybe around like November of next year, I'm getting, and this is probably something that you meet during the summer and then you have something serious with. But I think right now you're gonna just meet a little bit of, like, you know, just a couple of flings here and there, which is not a bad thing. Sometimes it's nice to like be with a little fling, but I just don't, it doesn't seem like it's cementing. But if you ever need a love reading, my love readings are actually pretty pricey, but if you ever need a love reading and you got the money for it, let me know, because they're not cheap, and we're not in that economy right now. I'm never gonna lie to you. But yes, let me get some advice for you on the situation for your next love partner, or your next romantic partner, spirit. Lisa's next romantic partner. And like, I'm no fluffy bunnies here, hon. I let people know. I think you knew. Yeah, so this is happening very soon for you, and you are calling in your soulmate. So you're going through kind of like these karmics because you are calling in your soulmate. You're trying to get the person who's coming to, that you want in your life. So it's kind of like these people are coming in to change like what you're asking for a little bit, or like change where you're looking. But I do see like it's gonna be very soon, and you are definitely gonna, it's like it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes in. So I feel like once you start to get clearer and clearer on what you want, the person that you're supposed to be with, like I said, I get like summer of next year, which is not like, it's not too bad, you know, it's not that long. But I feel like once that kind of you know, that energy kind of leaves, that this like kind of just learning the lessons, you'll be with your soulmate here. You'll have someone special. Now, will you partner up with your soulmate is another question, because that's a whole nother reading. But yeah, I do feel like that's where your next partner is. No problem, hon. I hope that helped, Miss Lisa. Marguerite. Is it Moretti? I'm gonna butcher. I'm sorry. I'm glad. Thank you so much for being here. I butcher names. I apologize. But thank you for liking, guys. Make sure you like and you subscribe to the channel. We trying to get to 1K by the end of November. And we're at 400. We're probably like at 400 now. So we have like, what, 600 people to go. So we got this, right? 600 more follows. Maret, is that how I pronounce it? Marietti? Marietti? Hi, Sunny Whisper. Thank you for liking. Are you still here? And Sunny, feel free to post your question. We're gonna wait for Marietti to see. Okay, you're still here. You're still here. All right. And then Sunny, you can post your question as well. Moretti, or Moret? No, I don't. Again, I'm butchering. The nickname. I have a love read for this month. Let me know how to pronounce that, because your girl don't know what she's doing. In love, Moret, Marie. Mar is okay. Okay, I was like, because your girl is struggling. Love coming. What's the love? Wait, what was the question? I have a love reading. Okay. What's coming towards Mar in love, spirit? What's coming towards Mar in love? Okay. Way to tell me like you're not gonna know in tarot card. That's so annoying. So you got the moon card, which basically is like the unknown, right? Like, excuse me, spirits. But let's see what's coming towards Mar in love. What's coming towards Mar in love, spirit? All right. I think that's too much. Okay. All right. So right now, when it comes to love, you have the Nine of Swords in reverse. You have the Hangman in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Wands and the Moon. So I feel like you're definitely frustrated with, okay, hon, have a good day. You enjoy your weekend, the rest of your weekend. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. But I feel like you have wondering like when is this coming in, especially with the Seven of Wands. I feel like you're kind of like defending, not even defending yourself. I feel like you don't care for men, or not men, I don't know, whoever you resonate with, men, women, whoever. You don't care for these partners, your partnerships. Thank you so much, hon. You don't care for certain partnerships. It's like if this is not working for you, you're able to release that. And I feel like that's where you're kind of like in this place. You're just like, well, I've released everything, I've done what I needed to do, so where is my person? Like, where is my, you know what I mean? I've healed. I'm currently healing. I'm always healing. There's always something to heal. It's like you're understanding like the concepts and you're getting there and you're kind of like, where's my person? So spirit, it's like, and you're also, which is crazy too, because I don't feel like you're very much stressing about love too, but it's like, where is my person? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, like, it's been a couple months, it's been a couple days. Where's my person? So I just feel like when it comes to love, what's coming towards you, yeah. What's coming towards you is that like it's kind of just like divine timing. Like, and that's like the worst to tell you because it's just like, hi, God is the way. Feel free to post your question when you're ready. I have one person in front of you, one or two people, I think. But I feel like, yeah, spirit is just like, it's coming. Like, this is coming. Don't be afraid that like it's not coming, because it is coming. But you just have to be more in that energy of like having faith that this, like, look, it's coming. The Four of Wands. Your partner, your soulmate is coming. The Nine of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups. Like, yes, your person is coming. You have the Ten of Cups here, the Nine of Wands reverse. I don't think this is going to take very long for this person to come in when it comes to love. I just think right now, um, it's just like you you you're not going to be like, you're not going to be attracted to anyone, and that's okay. Like, it's just like, because the person you're going to be attracted to, the person you're going to talk to, the person who's going to like spark you, is going to be your person right now. And so it's just like, that's kind of why you've been feeling like, all right, I don't have to be in a relationship, but like, it's, you know, it's been a while since I've held a man or a woman. Like, it's been a while since I've been loved on. It would be nice. It would be okay. So I just feel like spirit's telling you like, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. It's just taking a little time before it gets in here. Don't worry too much about it. Like, if you needed any like more confirmation that it's coming, this is your confirmation that it's coming, and it's closer than you think. Like, thank you for summing. Make sure you like the video as well. Yeah, you're calling in your soulmate. You're calling in your soulmate. Spirit says that. And not only are you calling your soulmate, you're calling it in, and no one else can compare. So, like, if you feel like you're going out, no one's looking at you, it's because your soulmate's on its way. If you feel like, you're at the bar and no, you can't, like, no one's talking to you, no, it's because your soulmate's over, or you're not connecting with certain people, it's because your soulmate's on the way. And it's because that's why it feels so stagnant. Even like, I think when I was going through this, even with like friends, like my single friends, I couldn't relate to them anymore. Like, I would talk to my single friends and like I just didn't like have anything in common. Like, when it came to boys and what they would put up with and what they would do, like I would just be like, why are you putting up with it? You can just leave. Like, why are you doing this? And I just couldn't relate. But with my friends who were married, oh, this was easy. Like, I could talk to them about all the things I was thinking about, like just the things I want to do, and it was like a shift, and it was a weird one, because I was like, am I meeting my person soon? Because I just don't feel connected with any of my single friends anymore. Like, it just feels weird, like talking about like, relationships, because we don't feel the same. And I feel like that's kind of where you are right now. It's like, talking about certain relationships with people is just like, why do you even bother? Like, why don't you just do what you want? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like you're like in that place, like, what are you even doing? Like, dude, like, love is not supposed to be like that. And you're like explaining to people, you're probably like the person that people go to advice, but like, I just feel like it's because you're about to get your person. It's coming around the corner. It's really coming for you. I want you not to be, I don't see it, you're really concerned about it, but just keep having faith, keep, doing what you're doing. I don't think you're doing anything wrong. It's more or less like, just like I said, just like a little frustrated. You're like, all right, it'd be nice to feel a person's touch once in a while. No, Sunny, I can go up and find your what's it called. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And yes, I hope that helped. I'm glad it made sense. And hope to see you again. If you guys would like a more in-depth or another reading, feel free to donate. Moving up to Sunny's question. I think I haven't. Will my ex stay gone and leave me for good? I'm not open to revisiting nothing. Okay. All right, Sunny. Thank you so much, Mar. I hope that helped. You have a good night. Will Sunny's ex stay gone, Spirit? Will Sunny's ex stay gone? No. I don't think they'll stay gone. They might leave you alone. Oh my God. I don't think they gonna stay gone, friend. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're not gonna leave you alone. This is look, yeah, they're resisting an ending here with the death in reverse. They feel like you are their one. Like you are the one. Do I feel like that's the truth? But I feel like they're not really understanding that they need to look at, they don't want to look at any other options, period. That's just what it is. They're going to come back to you because with the death card in reverse and the Seven of Cups, they don't see any other options. And this is because they're not a valuable person. They're just not, they're not that great. And so they don't have many options. That's just kind of how the cookie crumbles, and that's kind of why they come back to you. Six of Swords in reverse, I don't feel like their mentalities has changed at all here. I think they're still kind of the same way when they do come back to you. And like you said, you're not going to be open to it with the Empress in reverse, and I think they already know that you're not going to be open to this connection. I think they're still going to try to lie or finagle their way into it anyway, and then ultimately just leave. Because they can't get you. But I know you don't want to, but they're going to try to find a way to communicate or meet somewhere where you're at or go to your job. Yeah, I don't see them completely stopping. I see them just making like effort to like talk to you. Nothing to move it forward with the full in reverse. Nothing really to move it forward, but I think these are like, I blocked so many numbers. Yeah, I think this person is definitely going to keep coming. Five of Swords. I don't know when they're going to get that picture. I just feel like they're just going to keep trying to get here because I also got the Eight of Cups in reverse. If you want to do a cord cutting, I do offer cord cuttings. Feel free to message me. I have my number is also my Apple Zelle number on here is also my business number. So I do cord cuttings too to help with the energy. But I do not see him trying to stop. Maybe slow down, but not trying to stop. And the reason is because this person does not have any options. That's it. Hey, Pink. Hi, Zara. This person does not have any options. Yeah, you can post your question. That's just what it is. They don't have any options. They're just like, I did not think this through, or I didn't know that it was going to be like this being alone and by myself. Like, I feel like they're not happy where they are. So yeah, with the Queen of Wands, keep standing your ground, keep doing you. I feel like you're really intuitive right now. You're very alluring, you're very passionate, which is why this person's gravitating so much towards you again, is because you're just putting off this magnetic energy that are allowing like just other suitors as well, not only him, to look at you in a way of like, okay, this person's strong, they know what they want, they know how, yeah, look, with strength, look, I just said strong, and the strength coming out. Yeah, so you're coming off very confident, very because the streets are busy, right? Right. And streets need money. Let me stop. But I feel like you just keep staying confident, keep staying strong, keep doing what you gotta do. Hi, Tasha. Yeah, and I feel like working on yourself is very important here, but I really wouldn't focus too much on this person. They're just going to keep coming back because they can't find anybody else. And it's really not because they love you still or they want to be with you still. It's legitimately because they feel like they can't find anyone else who's going to put up with their shit. And no offense like that. Like, not saying that you put up with their shit, but you kind of know what I mean. Like, it's like, well, she was the only person who loved me. She's the only person who's going to love me. Like, I'm never going to find anyone like her. Like, but it's toxic, horrible. You know, you don't want to have to go through that. And let's see if we can get some advice. Oh, look at that. We have a lot of people. Yeah. Yeah. You're already doing it. You're already doing it. So keep doing whatever you're doing. You're already moving forward and you have a Akashic record. So your it says your guidance is divinely guided. So it's like right now your guides are divinely guiding you right now. You could just post your question. If you would like to skip the line, feel free to donate. But if not, there's a couple people in front of you. Yes, please be careful. I'm so sorry, Pinky. But no problem, Sunny. I hope that helped. Let's see, where are we at? We just did Sunny's. Oop. God is the way. Are you still here? Hey, Leandra. I'm hanging on Royal King. God is the way. Are you still here? If not, we're going to move on to the next person. I'm going to give it a little minute because I think like I'm a little off when it comes to timing. Yes, it's nice to see you too. I know I've been MIA. I wasn't allowed to come on. Like, I was on and I wasn't supposed to. My lawyer was like, oh, girl, you can't be doing that too much. And I was like, sorry. All right, God is the way. You are here. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to give you like physical traits, more or less. I can do his like personality though. Just because like not that I can't pick up physical traits. I don't have those cards, and two, like I feel like, no offense, like, and not to defend you, your question or whatever, I don't think you should be focusing too much on that. Just because it could be anybody, you know what I mean? You never know. Let me tell you, God had a mysterious way of giving you what you need. So we're just gonna do the personality traits, if that's okay. What are their personalities like? If I ever get those cards, yeah, we'll do that. But like, I just feel like right now. Thank you so much, Leandra. I'm glad I'm back too. We're gonna try to go on every single day in the month of November and hit 1,000 followers. So right now we are like at 400 and we need 600 to go. So we're on our way there, okay? All right. Personality traits of, let's do, of your future man. What God is the way's future man? Like, God is the future man. Oop, God is the way. Oh my God, when I tell you these cards won't stop. God is the way, future man, spirit. Okay. One more card, spirit. God is the way. All right. Okay, so we have some cards. So we have a little bit of a trickster. This person might be just like they might be good with their words, good with like saying what they want, but also like getting what they want. I feel like the negative attributes is maybe like a little bit manipulative. I don't think they are like like manipulative per se, but I feel like they could be like they could be someone who likes to, play games with words, or maybe just be like, I went to the beach, but like the beach will be in Florida and like you live in Dallas. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh my God, you went to the beach. It's like, well, I told you I went to the beach. You're like, wait, you told me we went to the beach. We're in Dallas. I thought you were going to the beach down there. It's just like, no, I'm going to the beach down there. Feel free, hun bun. So the my all my donation things are in my description. So you'll go up to the thing right here and then go into the description and go ahead and look on there. Or you can go into my actual channel and then look up the stuff, because everything is already posted in my channel, in my lives, all that stuff. So you just go into the description. But yeah, let me know if you donate. But yeah, you have trickster. You also have priest, which I found because God, like you have God is the way. So this person is going to be very like committed to their spiritual beliefs, and they're going to like really feel like that's someone they also need, is someone who's very committed and channeling to their spiritual beliefs as well. Okay, Leandra, thank you so much. Their spiritual beliefs as well. I feel like this person is going to um try like wouldn't like almost be so caught up in spirituality, but understand like the connection between God. I feel like they are a very godly person, or a very person who understands there is a source, there is a higher power, and they like to connect to that. They like to honor that, and they like to look into that. And I feel like that's also very important as well. They also have goddess, so I feel like they're going to treat you like a goddess, and I feel like that's very important to them as well. That they have also these feminine energy, but they also care about you. I think that's very important. They're a part of their personality is that they care about their partner, and they love their partner, and they want to give to their partner, and they want to provide for their partner. So this is a very masculine person, very traditional type of man. And I feel like they also know how to be sensitive. I think maybe like in the past they've had problems with being sensitive, and I think when they meet you, they're going to understand and just be more open to just being even more sensitive to understand you and understand what you want and what you need here. As well as the reason why I say that too is because you have king here. So this person is definitely very masculine. They are very, they're leaders. They're a leader, period. They lead, and that's why they do need a goddess, is because like, you know, yeah, they can have a queen, but they have a god, you know what I mean? And so they lead whatever they're doing for work as well. I'm getting they lead whatever they're just doing, period. Leandra, Goddess Away didn't pay. She's a free person and you paid. So there's a whole bunch of free people who put their stuff in the thing. I don't know if they're still here, but I'm gonna go up and look. I'll put that on the iPad. But thank you so much for donating. But yeah, I feel like this person leaves. I feel like sometimes they feel like they might be a little bit overzealous when it comes to being in charge, and this is where you might have that problem with this person where they feel like they do need to control everything. But I feel like they understand that you also are a goddess, and that you can't be controlled. You're so much higher in energy and vibration than what this person is. It's almost just like, yeah, this person's a king, but you're a god, you know. And they love that about you. I feel like they'll love that. They'll love just being with you, and they also understand like how to just handle things. They're like I said, it's a very masculine person, masculine presenting, very much like, you know, like I said, traditional values, very sometimes I feel like this person could be a little nostalgic, or not nostalgic, misogynistic sometimes, but I don't think it's like so overbearing. It's more like, you know, a man is supposed to open your door, a man is supposed to take you out, a man is supposed to do all this stuff. Like if I don't do this stuff, then I'm not a man, and you need to understand that that's me. So I feel like that is also a thing. Also, with beggar, I don't see this as a bad thing, because I feel like the priest and the beggar kind of go hand in hand. I feel like this person understands that like you need help, like people need help, and they're understand charity, and so they might, you know, they're not humiliated to go and get help. So I also feel like they are open to conversation. They are open to being like humbled, and they are open to understanding like, you know, going through things doesn't mean that they're a bad person, or that they are they're lesser than. I think they understand like, you know, like everyone has their levels and everyone goes through things, and you know, life is just about going up and down. But it's like they do love giving back, and they also understand what it's like to be the one who needs things as well. So this is a very like, I feel like well-rounded person. I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's a like it's very like la, 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 controlling. It's more like I understand my position as your man and I want to be in this position, and will you have me? Because I will be here, but at the same time, you gotta let me be a man. And that's kind of what this person's giving off. Okay? I hope that helped. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, and we're going to move on to a donation read. So all the free readings are going to be on pause for right now, and then we're going over to donate. And I hope that helped. No problem. And if you would like another reading or anything like that, feel free to donate. And if you would like to hit me up, hit me up. I know Pink really needed a reading as well. So I see you. I'm going to just read out the people, Leandra, who are free. Right now, after God is the Way, it's Boldly J, then it's Zara, then it's Pinky Shira, Pinky Shira, Pinky Cithara, Pinky is Pinky. After Pinky, it's Ari. After Ari, it's Tasha. And then I think that's it. Tasha, did you? Okay. I was like, I don't know if he wasn't called. So it's Boldly, then Zara, Pinky, Ari, and then Tasha. There we go, yes. And you donated Cash App under Andre. Okay, let me check my Cash App really quickly. All right, I got you. I got both of you guys. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to start off with Miss Leandra. Jag, you can be added to our list right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have like a couple of people in front of you. I think you have like 2 on the paid and then 4 on the thing. So like 6 people. So feel free to, if you would like to be added to the list, and make sure you like and subscribe. All right, Leandra, feel free to post your question. And then Tasha donated for 1, Leandra for 2. Thank you so much, Leandra, for moderating. We had a moderator in here earlier, but she was at her mama's house. And then, I don't know where Diva went. During this Mercury retrograde. Girl, I'm hoping, here's me, I'm hoping my man comes back during the Mercury retrograde. Well, not come back. I wouldn't say he didn't leave. It's one of those things where like all my guides are like, yeah, this is the one, the one. But then like you go through like back and forth. So I'm just like, damn karma, triggers, and life. All right, but we're gonna get you together, Leandra. What's coming towards Leandra during this Mercury retrograde? What can Leandra expect, Spirit? What can Leandra expect, Spirit? What can Leandra expect during Mercury? Oop. What can Leandra expect during Mercury retrograde, Spirit? What can Leandra expect? Ooh, there's 3 cards here. What can Leandra expect? Okay, this is very interesting because I feel like there's a couple of things going on here. So you have control and flattery right here, which I love. These cards are so pretty. They're so great. And then you have submission and speculation, right? I see Jupiter here. We have also Mars, some energy. We have 2 Jupiter energies. So And then we have 10, and then we have order as well. So what I'm getting for this Mercury retrogression, oh wow, retrogression. I don't know why I said that. Mercury retrograde. I feel like I don't know if you might have someone, you might have, okay, this, like, I'm getting so much, I'm sorry. I'm trying to, like, pinpoint what they want me to say. So, not only will you have, like, someone want to come in and, like, probably, like, talk to you and try to talk you through things, but I also feel like you might be going through and I don't want to say legal per se, but this could be like maybe some mail that you didn't receive or something that you didn't receive and you're finding out late. This could be like a ticket. I don't know why I'm getting this. This could be like a ticket that you didn't pay for or a just like something that you didn't see and I feel like you're getting an update about it during Mercury retrograde and you're kind of like damn, like with submission card, I feel like you're like, "Oh wow, I got to take care of this." Like and it might be like a little annoying are out of the way. With the speculation card, I feel like interested to know, yeah. The speculation card, I'm getting deja vu. Oh my god. I feel like maybe in order, I feel like maybe like this kind of like you're not aware of like maybe how affecting this might be. Um I feel like it does kind of like move things around and you're trying to get order again and just control here with whatever this is. But I feel like and this also could be a person coming in that could have an effect on this as well. Maybe this is a person who comes to you and is like, "Hey, I need a place to stay," and you're like, "Oh, I don't want you to stay over here." But I'm kind of getting like, it's kind of like opening you up to this, like this energy. It's like, I don't know. Like I said, this is very different. I'm not gonna lie to you because it's not like giving me like pinpoint one thing. It's giving me like a couple of things. It's like you might have a lot going on during this Mercury retrograde where someone might want to come and stay with you for a little while, as well as like you might go through like a little financial thing where like you have to like fix it really quick and take care of it. But I do, when I see submission here, especially next to control, I feel like things are going to be out of your control. That's the biggest part here. Things are going to be really out of your control. And it's like to just try to get as much order as possible. I feel like that will help you because yeah, order and empathy that will help you throughout the situation because I feel like it's just going to be a lot all over the place where like you might and what's crazy is because you have two Mars cards and two Jupiter cards, and then you have the moon. So it's just like it's like this fighting. Like of course, like it's like you get abundance, and then like you have this like chaotic energy here, and it's just like, all right, like things are going good, and then like all this chaos randomly, and then a couple days later things are going great, and then even more chaos. And spirit just like kind of stay in this energy of like when I see flattery, I almost want to think of someone flattering you, but I don't get that. I get it more of like this lighthearted energy during this time and just make sure everything is like organized with order because I just feel like it's going to be hard to tackle down everything, but it's making you just like submit. It's making you really calm down and like release control here and or even gain more control over the things you can control. Convention. This actually talks about like, look, you have another Mars card, I believe that's Mars, which I'm not sure if you have like anything, like if you know your birth chart, what your Mars is in, because it seems like that plays a big choice, right? Big plays a big part in your chart, like whatever's being highlighted. Maybe you have a Mars add like conjunct with something else where it's just like it's a lot of running around that you're going to be doing, a lot of just like I said, it's like good things happen and then you're like, all right, like I got to take care of this and like think I have good things happening and then some bad things happening where you can't really like pinpoint like everything. But I feel like with the world, everything does work in your favor here. I don't see like too much bad with the Six of Pentacles as well. I feel like this is Six of Pentacles and the Devil on the bottom of the deck. This is for you to let go of some karma or some toxic energy that you may have had. So just holding on to or in your vicinity. So like I said, it could just be like just like past things that come up Um, if this makes sense to you, let me know because I feel like I'm all over the place. But also, this could be like a person who's asking to like come either stay with you. I don't know why I'm getting that. Stay with you or like spend a couple days with you because they're going through something, and it's like you're almost like asked to show empathy for this person when it comes to that. Okay. Let me know what your second question is, because that was interesting. Leandra's gonna have an interesting Mercury retrograde. I wonder what's gonna happen during my Mercury retrograde. I'm just hoping my man comes back. What's the spirit want to know about Leandra's Mercury retrograde? What is this? Yeah, the initiation. Yeah, girl, you're learning something. This what's it called? You're learning about submitting, crossing the threshold. You're learning about really submitting to things you can't control during this. Yeah, just say yes. Like, let me tell you, empathy. Empathy is gonna be big. Just say yes when it comes to stuff like this, because breaking the chain, ancestral paths, healing, rewriting the future. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of things are gonna change. So I feel like it's gonna ask you to be open and just like, just submit to like whatever is happening. Okay. Your second question, hon. Thank you so much for donating. I appreciate you donating. Yeah, definitely let me know. Your second question, Tasha, you can go ahead and post your second question as well, or your first question, and then we're gonna move back to the free list unless someone else donates. Who was next on the free list? I think after Tasha. Boldly. I really think I'm a little. Can I know what you see for me and Joshua? Now, is Joshua like a friend of yours, a romantic interest? Like, is this someone you're dating or you're just seeing them casually? He's a crush. Ooh, okay. All right, let's see. What do I see going on between Joshua and Leandra? What's going on between Joshua and Leandra? Interesting. Well, I feel like, let's see. I mean, this person just might ask you. I feel like they're deciding if they want to ask you, if they want to step forward. Yeah, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. You have the Five of Swords on reverse and the Two of Wands. So with the Two of Wands, I feel like they might be moving forward into asking you, um, out on a date or just like talking to you more and trying to get to see what you're doing. But I feel like the energy is definitely energy, and yeah, they see you as the Queen of Pentacles, so like they also have a crush on you. I don't doubt that for at all. They have a crush on you, they're interested in you, and they definitely would love to see where it goes with you. The Sun in reverse, I feel like they're afraid that you won't be open to this with them. Like, I feel like they're just like, oh yeah, Nine of Wands. I really feel like they're nervous when it comes to the Nine of Wands of like being open about this, because it's like they don't want to get hurt when it comes to you. I don't know how you guys met, but it's just like, I don't, if they stop talking to you, I don't know if this is like a work thing. Hi Sierra, I'm doing good, thank you. I don't know if this is someone you met at work or someone you met like in passing or you as a friend of a friend, but there seems to be like something about like affecting like things, like they don't want to affect anything. They do enjoy your friendship. And Queen of Cups in reverse, I don't know if you recently just got out of, you met on social media, okay. It's like they just don't like, there's like something about like affecting things. They don't want to affect the things around them when it comes to you and them. So I don't know, do you guys have any mutual friends or anything like that? Like, I'm just like, because it just seems like maybe they just don't want to affect their lifestyle if you do reject them, or like they don't want to get to a further part with you and then you do reject them and they're just like, well, I added this person to my life. But I feel like, I don't know if you talked to them about a recent ending that you've had, but they also think about that as well, like maybe that you've gone through gone through an ending and they don't want to kind of, they don't know if like you're open to dating or you're open to have anything. Yeah, then maybe they're just feeling that. They don't know if you're open to dating or open to having anything. They probably don't get that energy from you. Really, it's more of like they kind of just see you as like, yeah, the Queen of Wands, kind of just staying in your power. You're very strong, you're very passionate, like, you know, no one can mess with you. But they kind of just see you as someone who's not open to dating at all. Like, they're just like, this person is not interested, and if I do come towards this person, like, it needs to be planned properly. It needs to, you know, there needs to be a plan. And I feel like if they haven't asked you out, it's because they don't feel like they're in the right place with the King of Pentacles in reverse. They don't feel like they're in the right place yet to really offer you anything. They could be just going through financial problems with the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like they just don't know if they can actually give you anything worthwhile. I think that's their biggest concern. Seven of Wands, yeah, I think they're afraid of having to defend their choices when it comes to the Magician and the Seven of Wands. So I mean, they're just like kind of in their head, honestly, if I'm speaking just from that pool. I feel like they're in their head a lot about you and about, like, you know, talking to you or dating you. But I feel like eventually they are, especially with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, they are going to ask you out, or they're going to ask you on a date. Let's see if this, yeah, Six of Wands. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of fun too. Like, yeah, he sees you as the Empress. I just don't know if like this is gonna. We don't know if this is gonna be a person. No, fingers crossed. But I feel like they see you as someone who is very high value, someone who is not really open to dating as well. So they're very nervous with coming towards you. They don't think they measure up. But I think what's happening between you guys is just slowly but steady. The energy is moving into a place where you both are open. So I think like yeah, following your intuition here is really important. So if you've been feeling like maybe I should just like open myself up a little bit more to him, or maybe I should like, you know, tell him what like I want, or like that's because like you're getting those hints, and because this person yeah, I wouldn't rush, is definitely open to it. But they don't know if you're open to it. So definitely following your intuition here is very important, as well as with the Six of Swords in reverse. I feel like try not to base this too much off of past experiences. Like, try not to think that if you do open yourself up, it's gonna make this person like recluse or retreat, because I feel like they do, like, all they want to do is have some fun. Yes, I am doing free readings. I'm just on a donation right now. I have one more donation person, then we're going back to free readings. So if you would like to be on the list, just let us know, and then we will add you. But yeah, I do see that they do want this good time with you. It's just if you're open to it, like I said, if you're open to it. And so it's just like, yeah, I think what I was saying with Spirit was just like, just make sure you're also opening yourself up to it as well. Try not to think that like this is like old relationships, where if you do open yourself up, it's not gonna be like reciprocated there. But yeah, let's see. Joshua, Spirit. Okay, so you have honeymoon. Says enjoy the blissful holiday together. So you guys might be like going out on like maybe like probably like around December. Like you might be doing some cute like holiday shopping, or, you know, doing like coffee or Christmas shopping, something like that. Yeah, you don't want things to repeat. Yeah. Okay, yeah, feel free, Natty Nat. And then you also have wedding. So this, well, when I see wedding, I'm not thinking about like marriage, but I do feel like you guys are gonna come together and talk more. So I wouldn't, and this is someone who's worth waiting for. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys get close and you guys start talking more. I just think this person's they just don't know if you're open to dating. You just don't give off that vibe. Like, you give off very, like, I'm single, I'm happy, I don't want to be bothered. And so that's why this person's just like, I don't know if maybe they're talking to someone else, you know what I mean? Maybe they're doing stuff with other people. And then let's just get one more advice card for Leandra. Mirror. creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So like this could be like a nice little soulmate coming your way. So that's exciting. Definitely keep me updated with what's going on. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm excited for you. Have fun. Now I would never tell you to go after a man that's not for you. Let me tell you. You know what's crazy? I'll tell you guys after we're done these readings because, you know, I'm not trying to like do too much because we have a lot of people waiting. Thank you guys for liking too. Make sure you like and you subscribe to the channel. But it's been very, what's it called? Except for 5. All right. And then after that, we're just going to do one. I'm going to do 99th question. Despite who sends money, I am going to go back to the free list. Don't worry. I am going to the free list. I am going to do everyone on the free list. But if they do send a donation, you know, we have to kind of do the donations first. But after Natty, I'm doing boldly 100%, even if someone sends me money, okay? So Andrew, if you would like to be on the list, feel free to let me know if you want to be added. But right now we have a free list and a paid list going on. All right, Natty, what is your, or not, Tasha, what's your question? Feel free to post your question, Tasha. Or did you post it already? And I hope that helped, Leandra. Thank you so much. If Tasha is still here. Tasha, post your question. I'm glad. No problem. Boldly, are you still here? I was about to say, Boldly, repost your question so I just have it. How does Elijah feel about Tasha, Spirit? How does Elijah feel about Tasha? Is this now a crush that you have or someone you're dating? Or is this like a relationship you're in? Like, who is this person to you? How does Elijah feel about Tasha? Crazy. I think you could take it, like, you could take that, like, that he wants more. I think that's real. That's a real statement. That's why I had to ask. I was like, let me make sure. Yeah, no, they definitely do more. How they feel about you, they think that this is great. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Wands, they feel like you are a prize worth winning. Especially with the Two of Cups here, they love your conversation. They love talking to you. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse talks about like, well, the Nine of Pentacles talks about being like single, having everything you want. In reverse is like they kind of like don't want to be single. They're like, this is what it is. They don't want to be single anymore. I don't know what you did, Tasha, but they do not want to be single anymore. The Star in reverse, they're saying like that's not fun. Like, yeah, it's nice to have money and be by yourself and whatnot and do all this stuff, but they're just like realizing that's not fun. And I also feel like with the Seven of Wands, they it's almost like they feel like they're fighting you on here with this. They like are fighting. They're fighting to explain to you that this is something that they want. Yeah, but I don't think they want to move fast with the Chariot in reverse. I think they're like pausing this because they might be afraid of like you just not being receptive. Something in him. You definitely did. I'm not, that's not a lie. I definitely see that. King of Cups, they definitely want to be more open to you. I just don't think they want to move quickly. They don't want to move quickly at all. Yeah, which is crazy because they see you as the Queen of Cups, but they see that you're in reverse. So you're really not open to moving forward here. And they see that. That's why they're just like, you know, they're trying to get you to be open about it. But they want to move forward with you with the Fool here. They want to be with you. Yeah, the Page of Swords. This might just come off as a little, okay, so I see why it's like it's like whatever, because you have the Page of Swords here. It might be like very like, you know, I think I love you, and you're like, oh, shut up, like you don't love me. When they're like, no, like I think I love you, and you're like, shut up, and they're like, no, and you're like stop it. And that's where they're finding like they might be very like extra and a little bit like you can see through the lines, but in reality this person, but I hold back everything. Yeah, I feel like he doesn't want this to end. Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, he doesn't want you guys to separate. He likes you a lot. He wants to be with you. He wants to see a future with you. The Hermit in reverse, he wants to open up about you. He sees you at the yeah, he sees you as the Queen of Pentacles. Like it's just like it's because his words are very childlike, and it's to test you, to see and to gauge like where you are in this. Like if you say like, "Oh, I love you too," he'll be like, "Oh my God," like you know what I mean. He would be jumping for joy. Like, but it's just because like he just trying to like see like if I say this as a joke, will she think I'm serious? Or will she actually tell me how she feels? So it's very like fun, you know, just lighthearted. I feel like this person's lighthearted. They don't want to walk away from you. They feel like this is like something that they need to do. They want to do right by you with Judgment. They want to do right by you. They don't want to play games. Like I don't feel like they want to play games. Yeah, they would love, they like love you. They're like inspired by you. Let me tell you, Tasha, I can sit here and tell you the word. This person likes you a lot. They like you a lot. They like you a lot. They like you a lot. Girl, I'm going through the same thing. I started off casual with someone, and that's the same thing that happened to me. And I was like, and I remember just telling him, I'm like, he would say something, and I'd be like, we're not together. Like, I would just always say that, like, we're not together. Like, like, why do you keep on saying we're not together? And then he would get, like, quiet and mad. And I'd be like, why are you mad? Do you, like me? Like, what's going on? And then I started giving him a chance, and I was like, you know, this is actually, like, really great. Like, I actually really like it. We're kind of going through the ups and downs because I feel like when you transition from casual to something serious, it's kind of like a little harder because like, you know, fear and whatnot. But you know, it's you know, when you know, you know. So look, past life relationship, this is someone who you've been, this makes sense on why he said you awakened him, because let this wall down a little. Yeah, definitely. This is a past life relationship, so that's why he said that you've awakened something in him, because he definitely feels awake. He feels like he's known you in the past before. You also have reconciliation, so I do feel like you guys are coming together. This person like is someone who, especially with past life, I feel like it's just someone who is returning just to make sure you get this good love. Let your friends help you. So talk to the people around you about this. I feel like when you say it to yourself, you're like, that doesn't make no sense. And then you say it to other people and they're just like, ma'am, he loves you. And you're like, what? No, that's not true. He doesn't love me. Like, we're not even like on that type time. You know, it's very much dismissive, but that man loves you. That man wants to be with you. What else? Unrequited love. So this spirit's just like, don't worry too much about this unrequited love. Like it's not gonna be like that. I don't get that at all from this relationship. If anything, I feel like this person is really taking the steps to try to talk to you, and you kind of just have to let them in. You know, it's gonna be hard at first. You know, take your time. Obviously, like make sure they do the work before you let them in. But you know, it's all happening for you, hon. I hope that helped. Thank you so much for donating. I appreciate you. And then we're doing Natty Nat. I was about to say I forgot. And then we're going straight to Boldly because Boldly's been waiting patiently. All right. Thank you so much, Nat. Or not Nat. Yeah, thank you, Nat, for donating. And thank you so much, Tasha. No problem, hon. I'm glad that helped. It was like, you can see this big wire. My phone started dying. I had to take it out of my iPad. All right, Nat. What are the Capricorn's like kind of feelings from me? All right. What are E's current feelings for... What are E's current feelings for Natty Nat? What are E, the Capricorn's current feelings for Natty Nat? And who is this person to you, Nat? Interesting. I mean, I feel like their current feelings right now is like they kind of just want to see where things go. I don't think like anything is really grounded because I have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Fool, and the King of Cups in reverse. So I don't like their feelings for you are just kind of like, I want to see where this relationship goes. Like, who knows? You know what I mean? Hi, Primrose. Who knows here? I feel like they might have other options too. And I don't think they really like care very much about their... This is a very nonchalant person. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is very nonchalant. I don't think this person has like they're very much like la, 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 la. Like in life. Like I don't think they're very, not that they're not serious, but I think when it comes to dating, they're very like, I don't know if like you said they're Capricorn, but I'm like, if they were a Pisces, I wouldn't be surprised. And when it comes to dating, because it's very like airy, it gives me very just like, well, whatever happens, happens. I'm not gonna put too much effort in anything. And then you got the King of Cups in reverse. I don't think they're emotionally available right now when it comes to being in a relationship. And this is why, yeah, and you have also the Sun in reverse. So this is why they're kind of just like, when it comes to you, they're kind of like, oh, like chill with dating. Yeah. I was like, when it comes to you, they're kind of just like, they're moving forward with you, but they're also keeping their options open. I don't think they want anything just grounded just yet, just because they don't feel like they're open enough to right now emotionally to have anything serious. But I do feel like when it comes to you, like it's definitely a piqued interest. I wouldn't say like they're a whole 100% sold on the idea, but I do feel like they are interested. Like I do, like especially with the Two of Cups here and the High Priestess, I do like they love your conversation. They like talking to you. I feel like you guys click on the mental level, and that's why they're just like, this is different. Like this person's interesting, this person's different, but they're not emotionally available, and that's kind of where like why they're really not serious about anything. I feel like they're still with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you click well. They're still trying to figure out what they want in their life, and they're actually manifesting that now when it comes to their life circumstances. I think they're really focused on like business per se. Yeah, Eight of Wands and the Five. Eight of Wands in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like they're focused on business, and um they're open to the Ten of Pentacles. They're open to like having this fun, stable, successful thing. But I feel like it's only when they feel comfortable is when they're gonna go after that. So with the Judgment card here, I feel like they're not gonna do anything to you that it's gonna make you feel bad per se. Like I wouldn't even say bad. It's like they're not going to try to do anything to make you feel any kind of way when it comes to the situation. I feel like they're going to really like pay attention to how they're coming off, because they don't want to get you too in your head about the situation. I feel like they know their boundaries here when it comes to you, both of you. But ultimately I feel like it's very what like the sky's the limit. They're very much like, who knows, this could be my wife or this could be just another person. I don't think they're really putting any like, they're not belt to ass, you know what I mean? They're not really putting anything set in stone. They're very much like, with the Nine of Wands, open to whatever happens here. I don't think they're closed off to it, but they just know they're not emotionally available, and that's why they can't give you everything. And that's kind of just where they're at. Like it's very earth sign. Like, right, I'm not really here, I'm not really there, but like I'm open. I'm just open. But like if this person is for me, like they'll understand that I'm just not emotionally available right now because I'm not happy with the place that I'm at in my life, and they will understand that. Like, but if they don't understand it, Like, whatever, dude. Like, it's very much like, it's not gonna end my life. I'm still gonna keep pushing, but I do like this person. I do feel like we click a lot. This person's very interesting. But you know, it's very much just like it's just nonchalant. Like I get nonchalant. I don't really feel like with the Chariot reverse they're gonna be moving this forward at all. I think with the Hangman, they're still gonna be just looking at like just looking at this, you know, just taking a look, seeing if this is what they want with the Six of Wands, seeing if this is, you know, who they want to be with. It's very much like I'm just trying to feel out the energy. Like I said, going with the flow, really just trying to see where you guys could end up. It's very much like they're just visualizing you guys together, like, oh yeah, you know, we can go out to eat and she's cool at dinner, you know. Maybe you hang out with his friends one time, you're like, oh, you know, she hung out with my friends and everyone liked her. Like it just seems like it makes sense. It's very logical. So he must have a lot of like air and earth in his chart. But let's see the separation. So you have some time apart coming up soon. You guys might go on a little like sabbatical or a little just time apart. But I do see with romantic feelings and attraction that you guys do have that. Like you have that like sense and you have that attraction to each other. I just feel, and you have romantic feelings twice. I just feel like I said, right now they're gonna keep like this like space between you two because they're just not emotionally available just yet, but they're open to it. I want to keep emphasizing the openness to it. Okay. Okay, well, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for donating. We are going back to the free list. Thank you so much, Miss Natty. Boldly was like, I'm here. Stop. I'm still here. Post a question, Boldly. We're not playing no games. Faith. There is a line. If you would like to be added, Leandra can add you to the list. But please make sure you like and subscribe. There is quite a long list right now, so I will let you know. So Jada, and I think after Faith, Leandra, we can close the free list. Okay. Just because we have a couple people and I want to get through them, and if anyone would like to donate, they can. But we're just gonna close the free list for right now. All right, Boldly, what's coming towards Boldly in love? No problem, Andrea. Thank you for being here. What's coming? Like, Boldly, I've been ready. Boldly was like, please, nobody donate. Please, please. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to do Boldly, and then we're going to get Pinky, or no, Boldly and Zara. What's coming towards Boldly in love, Spirit? Coming towards Boldly. Yes, Primrose, you can be added. What's coming towards Boldly in love, Spirit? What's coming towards Boldly in love, Spirit? What's coming towards Boldly in love, Spirit? I feel like a party is coming towards you, Boldly. A party. What's coming towards Boldly in love? Okay, so unfortunately, you might have someone who you left out in the cold. Guys, okay, before I go into, everyone can still donate. Please just give Leandra some time to get the list updated because she is doing this by herself and she's typing all this stuff. So if you don't see your name, just say, hey, like, I'm on the list, and just give her some time to update the list, okay? But make sure, you know, wherever you are. And yeah, I just want to make sure that I get that out there because I see a whole bunch of people saying like, am I added? Am I added? We see you, we hear you. Leandra got you. Just give her some time to make sure everyone's on there, okay? Thank you, Leandra, for helping out. I really appreciate you. And Leandra, just because you're so great, make sure you get another question tonight. I really appreciate you. But boldly, boldly, boldly. So you might have someone. Excuse you. Did my thing die? Oh yeah, it did die. You might have someone coming towards you. Very soon. That's crazy. It just died. You might have someone coming towards you very soon. When it comes to love, this could be from someone from the past with the Five of Pentacles here. This is someone that you might not want to see, but this could be like at a party that you see them with the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups here, and the Page of Wands. I feel like with the Page of Wands, it's like you kind of see each other. You're just like, oh my God, like it's been a while, and you might restart something here. I don't really, like I said, I don't really see this like being something you like put in. Oh no, not my ex. Yeah, I don't really see something like you would want to put so much attention to, but I do see that you're not really happy. Guys, give me, I'm so sorry, Boldly. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna charge my, I have like my little power thing. I'm gonna charge this really quick because if my phone dies, I won't be able to get to everyone's free list. And so I'm just gonna put this in the charger so I can make sure that everybody gets a reading. Okay. I was like, I don't want my phone to die or nothing to die. So, but yeah, I feel like you're going to be open to this with the Four of Swords in reverse. Boldly, I feel like you're going to be open to this when they do come. It's just going to be, it's just going to like, it's just probably not going to be something you necessarily going to want. But with the Four of Wands, I feel like in the moment it's gonna feel like destiny. Like it just feels like it's just destiny. Like, oh, we were destined to meet up and come together. Like, what are the chances? And the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's gonna feel like destiny a little bit. And I just see you like kind of just wanting with the Nine of Wands here, kind of just wanting to like talk to this person and just explore. But I don't know why I'm getting, I just don't feel, it feels like this is like a facade, but not like fake, but it just feels like it's not all the way like cemented. Like it's almost just like you on this weird, like, yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it feels like it's just not cemented because maybe this person is just not ready, or you don't feel like they're ready for. Okay, you donate for 2, Sierra, thank you so much. You don't feel like they're ready for anything serious. It's like everything is here. It's like, but their mentality might not be like serious. And so it might not be your ex. This could be like someone maybe like you both didn't have the chance to get together and then you finally did, and you're like, oh, we finally have the chance to come together, and it ends up being really cool and like being nice, and then you realize like this person is just not in that place, and maybe you shouldn't put too much into, yeah, the Sun River. It's like maybe you find out like maybe this is just not my person. And it might not be anything particularly wrong with them, honestly. It just feels like, and that's what I was saying, it's like an underlying energy. I get all these good cards, but I'm like, what am I feeling? But I feel like it's like whoever this person is, it's just like they might not just be the person for you. That's just might just be all it is. It's like they're great. You go on dates, everything is fine. It's just like you guys are just not compatible. That's what I wanted to say. Compatible. You guys are just not compatible. And I feel like with this, yeah, fulfillment. Like I just feel like you don't feel fulfilled. And this is what you want. You want fulfillment. You want to feel like everything makes sense and like this is great. But it's just like after a while you're like, just doesn't feel. So I feel like, okay, you have indecision too and optimism. So I feel like it does make you a little excited to be with this person, but I feel like ultimately like you're probably gonna leave this behind just because it just like I said, it just doesn't feel like everything that you want in a relationship. It feels like this is a good person. So it's gonna be a person with a good job, a good head on their shoulders, but like maybe like, they want a stay-at-home wife and they want to have three babies. And you're like, I can do one baby, you know what I mean? Maybe two. Stay at home is not really for me, but like we could talk. They're like, no, I need a stay at home and 3 babies. And that's just what I want. And you're like, I can't give that to you. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It feels like that. Like, I just can't give that to you. You know what I mean? Sorry. But I feel like, you know, it's not a mad thing. I don't think you're very mad at this person. I think you guys just don't really line up. But I feel like playfulness, it's going to feel really nice being with this person. You're going to feel very open, very flirty. It's very cute. Yeah, but Spirit says at the end of the day, love yourself first and unrequited love at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this person is just gonna make you like just be like, you know what, this is cool, but I know what I want in a relationship and it just doesn't match. And so I feel like at the end of the day it's just gonna be unrequited, where maybe like this person likes you a lot and you just aren't feeling it that much and you go your separate ways. But yeah. Let's get a little bit more advice here on this. Align your life. So it's asking you what you need to change right now so you can almost with this relationship, once it comes in and out, it's like Spirit's going to be asking you, or the question of the day, the question of the month will be, what do you need to align to get you more with the partner that you need and you want to spend time with and be with? Because I feel like this person is going to teach you a very valuable lesson about your own boundaries and what you want, because you might just be in that place of like, everything is good, like he's great, but like, you know, he does this and like it's not that bad, and then all of a sudden he does this big thing, you're like, you know what, I was really trying to not think that this was that bad, but it was that bad. You know what I mean? It just what didn't fit me, and I was trying to make it fit, but it just doesn't fit my personality. But yeah, I hope that helped. Boldly, thank you so much for dropping in. Make sure you like the live and you subscribe to the channel. And then we're going to move on to Zara. I think Sierra said she donated for 2. No problem. Zara, are you still here? I got you, Natty. I got you too. So Natty sent for 1. Where did Zara, or not Zara, Sierra, where'd you donate? And then Pinky, you can repost your question, because I don't know where Zara is. Pinky, you can post your question, and then Sierra, if you're still here, because Sierra said she donated for 2, but I just don't know where she donated. I see. I'm sorry. This thing just takes a while to load. So like for me, like it's like lagging a little bit. So we're gonna do through Zelle. Okay. I have to check my Chase account. How am I gonna do this? Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, that's fine. We'll do Pinky's really quick, and then we're gonna move to Natty and then Sierra. Pinky has been waiting a while. That's why I'm like, and she's been no problem, hun. She's been I know she's going through a lot right now, so I want to make sure that we get to Pinky. Why won't my ex leave me alone? I got a restraining order and he still is stalking me, and I broke up with him after finding a shrine with my pictures. Oh my God. Thank you so much, y'all. Why does Pinky's ex keep stalking? Why does Pinky's ex keep stalling here? You know what? I should get it to my mail. I just forgot about that. All right, I got you, Sierra. I wanted to make sure, but I couldn't sign it. Why does Pinky's ex keep stalling? Ultimately, they don't like that they're not with you. That's why they keep stalking you. They're so depressed, the Five of Cups. Like, they're upset that they're not with you. And they they're doing the work. Like, I feel like they are taking time to come back in, but they don't like, I don't know if you've been going out lately. They don't like that you're going out. They don't like that you're not, like, they don't know about you. They don't like that, that you could be talking to other people or making another foundation with other people. And this is where they're in this place of, like, not feeling good here, not feeling like you are really, like, wow, I feel not feeling like you are really special. Like, it's almost just like, why do they think they're so special? And they think, like, it's very, like, dilute, like, very weird, because it's just like, I just feel like they're, like, looking at you and getting mad. Like, what, they think they're just so special. They got me feeling like this. They think they're so good. I'm gonna show them. Like, it's very, like, creepy. The Tower card here. Yeah, I would. Yeah, you have the Tower card here, so I feel like they are planning on something to do something. They know they shouldn't do this, but they are planning on maybe making more contact with you, and this is something that's probably going to land them in jail, or just, it's going to be a problem, like, between the both of you. But it's just like, it's very just like, they just think they're just so good. They think they're so much better than I am. But it comes from a place where the sun is just like, it's like they're standing too close to the sun. Like, they feel like you're this person who they just can't obtain. Like, you see how this person is just, like, watching the sun, and it's burning, it could be burning them. But it's like that. It's like they feel like they're just watching this amazing thing that they can't have, and that upsets them. That makes them feel like that, like they need to have you. They need to control you. They need to be with you. But it's also like, who do you think you are? Who, like, it gives, like, who does this person think they are? So with the Ten of Wands in reverse, they don't want this to end between you. They have confidence. It's very interesting. This person has a lot of confidence that you guys, like, they will show you. Like, it's very much, I will show them energy. Like, Pinky's ex. Pinky's ex. Yeah, very I will show you energy. I feel like, yeah, the status and principle, their ego is hurt that you're not talking to them. It's the principle. It's not even about you anymore. It's the fact that you dumped them and they loved you. That's the problem. Because they're getting organized. They're trying to figure out what to do, but it's their ego, their status. They think that they're lower now because you've let them go. Like, they're like, who does she think she is? Who, like, I'm this person. I'm too good. Like, why would she ever leave me? Because I love her too. Like, who? Like, she's not anything. So, I mean, I would continue to get, restraining order, continue to move, like, delete all, like, anything that's, I would private anything that's open. But I do feel like you are definitely being channeled to, like, change. You're getting, I got this card, like, the Palladium, so I'm gonna shuffle again because I don't feel like that matches up with this message, at least not what I want to tell you right now. But you have Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? So I feel like Spirit's telling you are a warrior here. You can fight through this. You will get through this. On top of, let me pull out some love cards, even though we know that he's crazy and he don't need this. Let go of control issues. Yeah, that's for him. Oh, that came out twice. So these were two decks put together, But let go of control issues came out twice. So I feel like this person is having very hard struggles with letting go of controlling you or controlling the situation. So whatever you're planning to do, I advise you to do it. You want to move, Pinky. Get out of there because this person's creepy. I don't like their energy. And I'm on exit stage left. Natty, Phil, do you post your question, Nat? Though I hope that helped him, Bun. Thank you so much for being here and being so patient. I appreciate you. And if you guys would, if you would like a cord cutting, anyone would like a cord cutting, feel free to hit me up, message me. My phone number is the same one as my Zelle and Apple Pay number. My what's it called number? And we also could do a protection spell too, Pinky. Whatever you want to do. But my phone number is the same number you could text as it's my business number, the one on Zelle. So you let me know if that's something you're interested in. But we're doing Natty. It was 2, Natty? I thought it was just 1. Yeah, because we had the first one from earlier and then another one that you sent. It's one more. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, I see. Ooh, I love fashion. I went to school for fashion design and fashion merchandising. So I was actually just looking at jobs for fashion design because I wanted to get like a little part-time job, like as an inventory specialist. But I'm just like, these people are already going to ask too much of my time. And I already know. I know, right? I love fashion. I worked a lot in fashion, luxury fashion too. That was my favorite. What will happen with Matt's application with this fashion company? Now, Nat, do you have experience in this field? Yeah, it's fun. I love it. Okay, so I don't think and that's why I asked for experience because I don't think they're gonna go with you, but it's not because like you're not a good option. It's because like someone might have more fashion experience over you. Because I get the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. So 5 and 5 here is just some change. You know, they might like reach out with you. You might get like a first interview, but I think ultimately with the 8 of Cups, they might walk away and go with someone else. But when I see the Magician here, it's almost like you might get another opportunity with this company or with a different fashion company. They might forward you somewhere because I still see you gaining something from this experience. But I say that because it's just like, I just feel like they're not really sold just yet because they might have other people who already have that experience. And it's just like, it's nothing to really do with like your experience or whatnot, but it's just like they might have more of the fashion experience that they're looking for. And that's kind of where they make a choice. And I'll say that just being in the fashion industry, especially with working in like luxury fashion and fashion companies, they're very, very like, I want to say strict, but they're very much like you need to have like experience because they don't like taking chances. Like even with me, I was surprised I got into where I got in, and that was an internship that I got into another place with a friend. and I stayed there for years. And so it's just like with the Three of Pentacles, I don't see them wanting to continue anything, but I do see you making a different, like going a different way or having a different offer with the Magician here. So I don't want you to get discouraged because I feel like something else is coming out of this. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, they might not tell you immediately. This might be like, you know, like I said, they might call you for one interview. They sit with you because they want to see, and they might even say they like you a lot, but they might not go with you because of that reason. And that's where it's just like, oh, but like I said, Spirit's just like, don't get discouraged. You are the Magician. You're doing the right thing. You're in the right area. You just might have to try to apply to a couple different other jobs. Where's that coming from? Where's that coming from? That's weird. That's suspicious. Okay. Um, Interesting. But yeah, I feel like ultimately, yeah. And honestly, like I don't feel like you would have been very happy here with the Empress in reverse. You do have the Sun at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like this is just, it just wasn't like, this is not, this place, it might have been a little toxic, I'm not gonna lie. But you have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, so you do have a better option coming on the way. I will say that. It's even better. Like I feel like this has more benefits, also more pay. So I won't, like I said, don't be discouraged because I feel like whatever is coming towards you is going to be like, you're going to feel very, very emotionally and successfully like fulfilled. You're going to feel like, oh, like I not only have money, I'm able to do things. I'm able to like, you know, decompress and take my time. I think this job would have been like too time consuming for you and it would have like stressed you out. And it's just like, I feel like you're also a girly girl, like, excuse me if I'm wrong, but I feel like you're a girl who likes to take care of herself or a woman who likes to take care of herself. So I feel like this would have had you like, you know, just doing a lot for no reason. So yeah, try not to be too discouraged. I just feel like you're on the right path when it comes to what you need to put your applications in. It's just that this just might not be the right fit. All right. Yes, I like more time to myself. Yeah, I feel like it would have been way too demanding, and that's how most fashion jobs are. Like they're very demanding. They're like, it doesn't matter where you are, they're very demanding. Like I was inventory, that shit was demanding as hell. I was a supervisor, that was demanding. And what else did I did so much in fashion. Let me tell you. I was doing the most. I was in I was working fashion shows. I was the head of the fashion club. I ran a fashion show. I did it all at a point in time. Ooh. All right, but we're going to get down to Miss Sierra. Please post your question. Thank you so much, hon, for donating. And if you ever need a private reading, feel free to let me know. All my first-time readers are $50. So if you want like a reading for an hour, I think it's like 30 minutes. I think it's like somewhere around that. It is $50 to sit with me and ask me all the questions you want. For my first-time client. Okay, is there someone that's going to approach me in the gym soon? Let's see. Sierra. Sierra, I need to know. Is there someone who's going to approach Sierra in the gym soon, Spirit? Yes, that's a straight yes. Yeah, ooh. Who is this approaching you, Sierra? Oh my God. Okay. Miss Sierra got a suitor. Someone is approaching you. Someone is making it clear. Look, you have the Page of Swords, so I feel like this person's going to come in very charming, very cute, very classy, you know. Say like, hey, Sierra, I saw you over there in the corner and I just couldn't help but see that you're just so stunning. And like, I see you here sometimes and I kind of want to say hi. Will you accept my hi? Well, can I please have your Instagram? Like very cute, very cute. And I feel like you're gonna really like this because I think the way they come up to you is gonna really feel really good with the Lovers here and the Empress. It's just gonna feel like very like, ah, like Do you guys see him? Do y'all see him? I saw him. It's gonna feel very like, oh my God. Like, and I feel like you're really gonna like, not only that, like this person's really going to like tell you like, I really like you, 10 of cups, like 10 of pentacles. Like you're really like somebody I really would like to be with and date. So like I'm really excited. They're really going to be expressive with how they feel. They're also going to say like they're ready to move forward in something serious in life. Like I don't think this person's messing around when they come towards you in the gym. I think they're really going to let you know like, hey, I'm looking for a relationship. I'm looking for something serious. I'm looking to settle down with someone. So if that's you, like we could date and get to know each other. I don't think they're BSing. So if they put on that facade, like they might just like put on like the, oh, you know, they play too much or whatnot. But I don't think that they're BSing at all. Let's see. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune reverse. You may feel like this is coming at not the best time when it does come in though. A lot of things may just be like crumbling in your life with the wheel in reverse and the moon in reverse. I feel like a lot of things are probably coming out, like a lot of things are crumbling, a lot of things are changing for you. So it might not be the best of time, which is probably why you might have a little bit of hesitation at first. Because you're just like, am I ready to be like with someone like this? But I do see like it being very, yeah, the world. I feel like you know, like this is someone you could really have a good time with. You could party with. Like they're saying, just follow your intuition and try not to think so negatively. Like, you know, the devil's here and it's not like a bad thing. You know, the devil doesn't always mean something bad. This could just be like, you know, you might have like negative thought patterns that you need to let go of when it comes toward this, and try not to let this negativity like, you know, loom over this relationship that you will have with this person, because I have a feeling like it could impact like where things go here. But I do see this as someone who's a good contender, you know, someone who could be in your life. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in reverse. They could be very like open and like nonchalant about like having you around. And when I say that is like they don't they're very like, if you want to, like not like I need you, I want you. It's more like I want you if you want to be here. You know what I mean? Very much like, you know, the choice is in your hands. Like I'll do anything you want. And that might feel uncomfortable for you because you might not like that. Maybe you're more like someone who's more like, I want to be here. But I feel like ultimately like with this, yeah, I feel like he's definitely a gentleman. He's gonna come off as a gentleman. I feel like Spirit's just like, pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to your signs. Um, you know, love yourself for first. My throat is itchy now. I'm gonna get some water after this. Gotta get through the free list. Anything else, Spirit, you wanna let Sierra know? Separation. So you guys are definitely not like talking right now. So I feel like obviously you guys don't know each other. Anything about this, Spirit, anything about this relationship, make the effort. So Spirit's just like, definitely make the effort and trust this situation. I feel like it will seem a little scary at first, but definitely put your trust into this, because I do see that this is someone who is going to be very special to you. Okay, Sierra? And your second question, hon. Let me get my charger back. Where are we at? We're at 23%. Like I have to charge my phone. My phone is at 4%. And we have like, how many more people? We have like so many more people left. Okay, so that's in the charger. And then Sierra, post your second question. It says I have an hour, so that should be more than enough time. 51 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, it says I have like 51 minutes. Girl, me too. Let me tell you, my throat is sore. I've been sick this whole week. I didn't even go to our Halloween. Let me tell you, I love Halloween. I'm gonna go to the store, see if I can find some Snickers, the Snicker minis, in a bag and eat them. And that's my snack. That's what I'm doing. Because I wasn't able to go out. I wasn't even able to go out to parties. I wasn't able to do anything. I was down for the count. That was it. I really don't like how she did my eyebrows this time. And usually she does them good all the time, but she didn't do them. Like, they're just not as sharp, you know what I mean? Hannah, yes. I know, right? And my list is closed. Sierra, you can post your second question, hon. Oh, there you go. I see it. I know, Hannah, right? Bo, hi, Bo. I was about to say, isn't my friend? I have a friend, Hannah. Hi, Bo. Ethereal Moonlight was in here earlier. She was modding for me. Here, let me add you as moderator. Guys, Bo has her own channel. She is great. Make sure you check out Bobana. Is it Bobana Tarot? She's in Aussie and she's all the way in Australia, so her time is flipped. Thank you so much. Her time is flipped. So if you ever need a reading or a what's it called? She is great. She knows what she's doing. She is so in tune with spirit. Everything just comes out so naturally. So if anyone needs a reading, please check out Bobana Tarot. She's great. She's really great. I love her to death. Honestly, helped me throughout my partner problems. So, oh my goodness. What will the person I meet in the gym be fine and kind? No, you're amazing. Thank you so much, Miss Bo, Miss Hannah. I love that. I love the name Hannah, by the way. It's one of my favorite names. Of course, no problem. Thank you for being here. You're such a great reader. I really appreciate you. Let's see. So Chrome, my free list is currently closed. If you'd like to donate, you can, but my free list is closed. Will the person be fine and kind? Right? Well, Sierra's person that they meet be fine and kind. Where's my? I was about to say I just saw a card. Will they be fine and kind? Do you want a reading, Bo? I can add you to my list. She's the only person. But I feel like Sierra, your person, not only will they be fine, they'll be kind and passionate and just like open. Like, I don't think at first like you're going to like their vibe though. Like with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I feel like you're gonna feel like there's something off here. Like you're not a big fan like at first. Like it just doesn't feel like right. But this is the King of Wands. Like he is going to be very passionate, very open. Like I feel like very like hand grabby. Like I missed you. Like I can't wait to see you. Or like very much like what are you doing? Like how are you feeling? Like what I mean. Very touchy feely, very expressive. And they're going to want to move somewhat quickly when being with you. I don't see him not being. Yeah, no, I feel like he's gonna be very attracted to you. With the Four of Swords in reverse, I think they're just gonna be very like expressive. Like, I think that's just the biggest thing. Like, I don't even think you're going to have a problem with them because of how expressive they're going to be towards you. Okay, Miss Bo, I got you. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna realize like with the world here, you're gonna be so caught up into this. I know you for I don't think you're gonna have a problem. Like that's what I'm saying. I feel like at first it's gonna feel weird, but afterwards you're not gonna have a problem because it's gonna be like it's new for you, but it's gonna feel good. Like I don't know how this person does it. It's the way they do it to you. Like you're gonna be like, I don't really like this, but I'm okay with this person. Like, I'm not used to this, but this person's like, it's making me comfortable. Like, I actually have a friend that was like that. She's like, she's not a touchy-feely person at all, but the guy she dated was. And so she was like, you know what? I really don't like touchy-feely, but like, I don't know. I'm really feeling this. Like, I'm really feeling this person. I kind of feel like that's where you're at. You're gonna be like a little weird at first, like, don't touch me. And then, but this person's like so suave and so charming, and like you're gonna be like, okay, touch me, that's fine. Like, you wanna hold my hand? That's okay. I just don't see them going slow at all. I also see like they are gonna be someone who's gonna be very like, if you're not like, if you're not open to it, they're not going to force it onto you. So if you feel like they're really going to respect you with the strength card in reverse and the knight of pentacles in reverse, they're really going to respect you and your boundaries. Yeah, your family. I understand that one. They're gonna respect you and your boundaries. So if you tell this person like, "Hey, I don't feel comfortable being touched," they're gonna be like, "Okay, I'm not gonna touch you anymore. That's fine." But like, I don't feel like you're gonna do that. If anything, they're going to just respect, like, they're not gonna do it all the time. You know what I mean? But I definitely see them respecting your boundaries, respecting who you are. I think they think that you're absolutely gorgeous. Like, it doesn't even want me to talk about you. It just wants me to talk about not them. They just wants me to talk about you and how they feel about you and like what they want from you. Like, it's very much like everything is about, Sierra. Like, everything's, look, the Night of Wands, everything's about Sierra. Like, I want to just be with Sierra. And I just feel like that's what's gonna sell you on this person mostly, because of how sure they are about you, but not only how sure, how consistently sure that they are about you. I don't think they're gonna be like all over the place or whatnot. They're going to be very consistent with what they want. I just think they're going to be, say anything, my facial yeah, like, and that's actually what I was gonna say. I think they're also gonna be very cautious of you because I just don't think if you're someone who is like, blank, they're gonna like just back off a little bit. You know what I mean? They're not gonna fully put themselves in there. But if you are gonna be a little open more, they are gonna reciprocate that energy. I just like, if you want them to be different, you also have to be different. And that's where they're like kind of mirroring your energy here. But I think ultimately they just want to work on things with you. They're just very excited to work on things with you with the Three of Pentacles. They're very excited to move things forward with you. They're very excited to get to know you. It's just like their energy is very like just warm and open hearted. I feel like they're also very loved themselves, like by like the people around them. Like, it's just like they're a very like wholesome person. And so I got love yourself first and attraction. So I feel like you will both be very attracted to each other. But I feel like maybe you have a tendency to, I don't think you'll believe that this person actually is interested in you, because based off of like what they're doing and who they are and how they come towards you, I do feel like they are going to be very handsome. So it might just catch you off guard. Maybe like it won't have a reaction. Yeah, I was like, I feel like at first it won't feel like this is real life. But I think like you'll soon, like I said, it's gonna be like, you know what, maybe you can touch me, you know what I mean? Like, maybe we can talk, maybe we can have a conversation, maybe we can go out. Like, it's gonna change. Like, it's gonna be like Stone Cold Bay. You'll be like, okay, like, I'm in my feminine energy, of course. Like, why not? Like, very much like, yeah, let's do whatever you want. Like, let's hang out. So it's very like open, very fluffy, very light. Let's get just a little bit of advice for you when it comes to this situation, because I just feel like it's just so cute. Like, I can't even, like, I just feel so light and fluffy. So you have unbound, releasing soul patterns, so contracts. So this person's going to help you release some soul patterns and some soul contracts that you have from past lives. As well as you have the Council of Light. This is divine orchestration. So this is divinely guided. Your spirit guides and your ancestors are helping you right now to guide you through this connection that you will have soon. And you also have get grounded. So take some time to really focus on yourself, what you want, what you need in a relationship. So when this does come into your vicinity, you're not like, oh my God, like, what do I do? Like, it's more or less, you know what I mean? You know what you want, and you're not gonna settle for less. And this person you can properly display that to this person, and they'll know, like, all right, like, I can't mess around, which I don't think they will, but it's always good to make sure. But yeah, Sierra, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for donating. We are moving forward. Ari, are you still here? We have Ari, Jay, Princess, Andrea, Jada, Faith, and Leandra Bobana. I have a resting bitch face. Yeah, I have a lot of people tonight. I'm surprised. Usually when I come on live, I hardly have people. Like maybe like a couple people. Leandra will tell you. But we don't really have that many people. Ari, are you still here? Ari the princess. If not, Jay. Jay, are you here? Ari or Jay. Yeah, that's good. You don't need that in your life. Someone that treats you like you don't matter. Like, that's not someone you need around you. Andrea is still here. Ari, going once for Ari J. Princess. Princess, Ari, or Jay. Please post your question. And if not, we're going to move to Andrea. Andrea, stand by. Right? Yes, we are chill. You should see Hannah's live. Miss Bobana Tarot. Her live is crazy. Like, the amount of people who come in, they just ask questions. I'm like, look at her go. You talk about me. But your live, you have like maybe like 20 people ready to like get a reading from you. All right. I don't see them yet, I guess. Andrea, please post your question. All right, you can keep them up, Leandra, but honestly, if they don't come, it's getting late over here. Yeah, it's tamed down. Try. But I try in your live too to help, situate things, because over there, they just be going, they be like, post. I'm like, guys, calm down. One at a time. All right. Of course. Well, I'm glad, Sierra, I could get to you today. What just happened? Oh, my thing can't just move. My camera. Oh, thank you, Bo. I really appreciate it. Well, Hannah. Thank you, Hannah. I really appreciate it. Oh, so sweet. All right, we're doing Andrea. Why is my boyfriend Carlos, the Leo, avoiding me? Why is Carlos avoiding the Leo? The Leo. Why is Carlos avoiding Andrea, Spirit? Why is Carlos avoiding Andrea? That's weird. This is weird. What was I gonna say? Why is he avoiding you? Was a good question, because okay, so what I instantly got was like he has a surprise for you. So because it doesn't seem like he's like avoiding you on purpose, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't give. You have the Three of Cups, the King of Wands, well, not like on purpose, but is on purpose. The King of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse. I get like maybe like he has a little bit of a surprise for you. Yeah, because it seems like he's gonna come to you and talk to you, what this is about, maybe it's just like maybe like some things he has to take care of, but it's more like I just feel like it's like I don't know. I get like a surprise. Like I don't know if you have something coming up, you have an anniversary coming up, or whatnot. But yeah, the tower. This could be like some surprise information that you get. Maybe this is like a trip somewhere or things like something. It just feels like this is a surprise. I don't see anything wrong other than the fact that the Ace of Cups is in reverse, and that means he's just not talking to you about this. And I also see the Tower, but I don't see it as a bad thing. I see it as like I see it as like a surprise. Honestly, like I see it as the surprise. So the Fool, I feel like whatever this is, you're going to be very like inclined to do or go towards it and take the risk. But I do feel like he has a surprise for you. That's kind of why he's been avoidant as of lately. Like it's something he's been planning. Yeah, he's stressed about this. Definitely very stressed about having this communication with you. Because I feel like whatever this it starts something new. Hold on. I gotta text my cousin because she's been calling me. And I'm like, sorry, guys. You. Yeah, but it's almost just like whatever this is, it's like it's like a new start forward. This is the second weekend that he avoided me and not even telling me what happened. Yeah, I feel like I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't. It doesn't feel bad. Like, I know. Like, it feels bad that he's avoiding you for the weekend. I'm not getting any negative cards, and I'll be the first person to be like, girl, leave that man, where he's at. But if anything, it just feels like there's some surprise information that you're gonna. That doesn't look right. But there's some surprise information that you're gonna get when it comes to the situation. He's going to let you know what's going on. It's just that right in this moment, he does not have the time to do that. And that's why I'm just like, it's just going to change a lot with the with the Ace of Wands. With the Page of Wands, it's going to change a lot moving forward. I think he's very nervous about talking to you about it. But we just started seeing each other again after being apart for years in August. He chased me for months before I gave him a second chance. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you never know what could be happening. I don't think he's avoiding you like on purpose. This could be like I said, it's a surprise. It feels like it feels very much like you don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something wrong. Like he comes out as the King of Wands. You see what I'm saying? He comes out like with the Two of Cups. Like this person's in love with you, but he's not talking to you right now. And I feel like it's going to happen. You're going to get clarity on this. You just got to be a little patient here because like I said, it's just not, it's a surprise. That's just it. It's just a surprise. And with the Tower card, I feel like you're going to see it and you're going to be like, oh my God, like, how did I not know what's going on? What's happening, but I feel like this is him kind of like getting it, whatever this is together. And I think on the weekends, what you're saying might just be the only time that he has to himself to really do whatever he's doing to get it together. And he has to kind of be avoidant a little bit. But be patient, you know what I mean? Take your time, have communication, try not to stress about this. I feel like you will be able, yeah, with the eight of swords in reverse, you're going to get clarity about this. You're definitely going to get clarity. Just be patient. What I'm seeing here is that they have a surprise for you that they're going to tell you. This is going to affect you. Excuse me. This is going to affect you tremendously. This probably might just change your life here, you know. But I just think it just changed. Look, what did I say? I said be patient. What does that say? You can't see it. It's backwards. It says patience. That card just flew out. Patience. Just gotta be patient, Humble. I just said that. I was like, let me pull these cards. Yeah, no, patient. You gotta be a little patient. You're gonna learn You're going to learn what's going on. Companionship. Look. Protection. Look, this is protected. What? Look, let me tell you, like, you be patient with this. Like, be patient with this. You're going to learn, like, about this companionship. You're going to learn more. This is protected. You're going to get through this little rough patch, and he's going to tell you what's going on. I wouldn't. I'm excited for you because I feel like it's like a good surprise. Like, it feels good. It feels very, what's it called? Look, it's saying to keep an open mind. Free yourself. Free yourself. This could be the one. This could be the one. You got reconciliation and retreat. So maybe you could be going on a retreat with each other. You know, he might be taking you on a trip. So he might be working a little extra, doing more things that he can't tell you. That's why I'm just like, just be patient. Just be patient. You're still communicating. You know, you guys are still doing plans together. He's not like leaving plans with you, you know what I mean? Just like, you know, just take it as like maybe he has something up his sleeve, okay? Because like I really don't see anything negative here. If it was, I would have been the first person to say it. I have no problem. I hate men. I'd be like, look, leave that man at the door. Like, we don't need this. But that's not what I'm getting, hon, Miss Andrea. That's not what I'm getting. I hope that helped. I'm sorry. I wish I could have told you more and told you, like, he's being a horrible person, but that's not what I'm getting. All right? We're moving forward. Thank you so much, Andrea, for being here. Princess. So, if I want to go, I don't know. Maybe. Let me know if you want, like, a private reading, Andrea, because then we can dive deeper into it. But so far, I'm not getting nothing back. Oh, are you sure? Bo, I can do you really quickly. Well, it's probably like 8:50, 8 o'clock your morning. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, right? Over there. It's like 8 a.m. Okay. Well, you have a nice night. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, and I'm gonna get you next time, I promise. I'm gonna get you next time. You got a reading from me. Love you too. Thank you. Mwah. You have a good night. Well, morning. Morning. You have a good morning. All right. Who is next? We're doing, so Princess, you're gonna be after Jada or Faith, depending on if they're still here. Jada, Faith, are you still here? And then we have Leandro. Jada, Faith, are you still here? Guys, I'm gonna get my nails redone. I'm trying to figure out, because look, they're already growing out. I'm trying to figure out what to do now. I know, hun, but you weren't here when we called your name. We called your name earlier. But if they're not here, we could do your question. But we did call your name earlier. I'm going once for Jada and Faith. Jada and Faith, if they're still here. All right, Princess. Princess, you're next. And then we got Leandro. Hey, Loba. we got Princess, Leandra, and then Leandra, whoever is not here after I do you, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm not doing any more readings. I'm trying to get out of here. I've been on here for a while now, 169 minutes. Damn. Do you not, like, I was about to say, were you trying before? Okay, Princess. What are A's true feelings and intention towards me? He's been inconsistent. Right, right. I just need to get some tea for my throat. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, welcome to my page. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Let's see. I was about to say, I think you're on my other page, my pseudonym. Yeah, I need to get some rest. I'm just like, my throat is starting to get really itchy. What are A's true feelings and intention towards Princess Spirit? What are oh my God. What are A's true feelings and intentions towards Princess? What are A's true feelings? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. A's true. Okay. I think right now they're really not focused on this. I think when it comes to the relationship, ultimately they would love something with you. I don't think it's I'm getting over a cold. I'm like at the end of it. It's been just so bad. But it's finally done. I've been sick since Sunday, last week. Or beginning of last week. um, but basically, A is like, they're just not worried about this. If anything, and I don't want to say this, yeah, I don't like, it's weird. Like, I wanted to say they're just not like, when I say not worried about it, it's like they're like not worried about this. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I don't want to say they could care less, because like I don't feel like that's what exactly I'm getting, but it's just like they're really just not focused. Like, their focus is elsewhere. I think they're trying to, it's like I can't even say they want to work on things because it's not what I'm getting. It just feels like, I don't know if they maybe feel like this is complicated. They're open towards love though. They're open towards love with you. But this is like complicated for them. It's like they don't want to work on it. They actually would love this to end, but they don't want this to end. They want this to go because they like you. Like, what's going on? This is very inconsistent, confusing energy. Harmony. Ostentation. What does that mean? I have the book for that somewhere, but let me see. What's that mean? Alright, we're gonna look that up because I don't know what that word means, and I don't like not knowing what word means. Jesus. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Okay. I get what's going on. So, Miss Princess, you are a sight to see. You must be someone who is very alluring and very attractive. Because I feel like what they ultimately want is they want you. But I think right now they're trying to fight with the idea of being in a relationship. And this is because like they see that like there's potential here, but they also would like to be single. And with the Nine of Wands here, I feel like they're working through their emotions, their feelings when it comes towards this relationship. But yeah, when it comes to this relationship, but I just feel like it's yeah, they might be just like giving with generosity here, they might be just giving too much of their time to you. Like it's like they're doing too much and they don't want to even do that much to begin with. It's like it's this person's confusing. If he was an Aquarius or a Sagittarius, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know what their sign is. But it just feels like that they might be just overgiving, or they may have overgiven in the situation, and they realize like, oh wait, I don't want to overgive. He's a Gemini, of course. That's what I was about to say. This is like, it feels like that flighty energy. But it's just like, yeah, it's like they may have overgiven to the situation, and then they realize like, I don't actually want to be in a situation. I think I just want to be alone. And I feel like that's where they're fighting with, like, it's just a talking stage. Yeah, I think that's where they're fighting with. I think they're trying to figure out if this is something they want to begin with. A part of them wants this. A part of them wants harmony with you. A part of them wants to give you more. Part of them wants to settle down. But then there's another part of them that doesn't want to do any of the work, would prefer to be alone and not have not have the problem, not be troubled with it. So you have the Moon in reverse. What else, Spirit? And the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, I don't see this person really making any more actions. And that could be like what's revealing to you is that they're just not serious about this. I just don't think they're gonna be serious. I think they like you. I don't think it's trust issue. I just think they just don't want to. Like, I don't think there's any like issues, period. I just don't think they're in that place mentally when it comes to like being with someone. I don't think it's because of any partner. I just think they're just not, like, they just don't want to. And I wish it was like more into depth, but I just get like, it's like I wanted to and then I don't want to. That's just it. That's very Gemini, which is kind of unfortunate. But that's kind of what I'm getting. Just because of like the way this layout is, it just seems like they're just not gonna put anything more forward towards this. They like you 100%. Do they see something with you? Yeah. Do they want to take those steps? Mm, what changed? I don't think anything changed per se. I think it's just them. Like, I don't think they're not, I don't think they're the settling down type, at least not right now. Yeah, they just want to party. That's it. Maybe like Halloween changed, you know what I mean? Like like they're going out more, they're enjoying themselves more, and they're just like, I don't want to be in a relationship. Like, I just don't want to, like, I forgot, like, I'm talking to someone. I roll. Like, so I can't talk to this person. I roll. Ugh, I can't talk to anyone anymore. I roll. Like, why do I not talk to anybody? Well, this is kind of dumb. Why did I put myself in this position? I don't like her, but like, it's very much like that. But then it's just like when he goes home and he's by himself at night and he's alone, he's just like, well, I mean, I might as well just text her, let her know how I feel. Or like when he's not doing anything, he's like, I actually do like her. Like, ugh, like, yeah, like it's just in general, like they just want to go have fun. I just don't, like, I just think like right now they like I said, they just want to have fun. They're not really trying to cement anything in. I don't think that's where they are right now in life. I don't think it's with you. I mean, I don't think it's with anybody, honestly. I don't think they want to be with anybody right now. I just think they like being flirty and outside. I just don't think they want to sit with anyone. I mean, I want to call it bipolar. I just think like this person may have started this with you because they were interested, and I think like maybe they were just like, "Oh, this is going to fizzle out soon." They didn't have the idea of like, "Okay, like this person's actually going to be interested in me and whatnot." And then like as they talk, I think later on they were like, "Oh, okay, this is a cool person. I like this person. This is interesting." And I think just as time went on, they're just kind of like, you know, I don't really want to be with someone. Like, this person is really cool because I do see, they see you as the Queen of Wands. You have the Fool here. So it's just like they see the opportunity to be with you. Like they see it's there. But at the same time, like it's almost just like they're, what's that word? Because I had to look up that word. Yeah, it's almost just like they're a little pretentious with you. It's like everybody wants to be with me though. Like it's not just her. Like I could be with anybody. Very like, you know, just not the best. And that's what I was just like they feel like, and that's kind of what I was getting at first. Like if this ended, it would actually do them a favor because it would be a favor for them because then they wouldn't have to end it. But it's not like they want to end it. It would just be like, oh, thank God. Like, okay, one less thing I have to think about. Like, and that's kind of like not where you want like people in your life. Like, why would you think like that? And that's just kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like this is very playful though. You have playfulness here. It's just very fun. Like I feel like he definitely likes that energy. You do have wedding here, so I feel like this is someone who does see you as someone who can be somebody who is with them for the future. It's just about like taking their time with you. But look, spirits like pay attention to the red flags, right? You have separation on the bottom, and then you're calling in your soulmate. So I don't think this person is your person. I feel like spirit saying, especially with the wedding, I think you're someone else. It's someone else. But they're telling you pay attention to the red flag. There is a separation coming between you. And yeah, I don't think this is the person for you, but I just feel like they're not as interested into you. That's probably what it is. They're just not that into you. Sorry. But like that's kind of what I'm getting. They're just not that into you. They like you. They see the opportunity there, but I don't think they're gonna take it. It's just like, you know, I could take it with anyone else. It's not that serious. But yeah, I'm sorry. I wish the message was different. But you know, I'm no fluffy bunnies here. I tell you guys what's up and what you don't need to know. I hope that helped. I hope that can give you some clarity on how to move on. Yeah, girl. Don't they always? Well, look, tell him, ask him if he's going to take you out on a date, you know? Be like, oh, so you want to take me out to, like, the movies or somewhere? See how that switches up. See the reaction to that. Be like, oh, you want to take me to the movies or, you know, take me out to dinner? See how that switches. It's going to switch. The change up is going to be changed. Ari, are you still here? Leandra, you can post your question. No problem, princess. I really hope that helped, hon. You know, because these men do the most. Messages from Joshua. You know, I used to have message cards, and I kind of miss them. I wish I still had them, because I would have just did that. Let's see. I can do it. It's fine. I definitely do it. I just used to have, like, specific cards for that, so we can get, like, exactly how they feel. That's actually, I should write that down. I'm going to get messages cards, because I've been trying to figure out what kind of cards I need. What is this? Oh. Okay. All right. What does Joshua want to say to Leandra, spirit? What does Joshua want to say to Leandra? 7 of Wands in reverse. What does Joshua want to say? Now, forgive me, I don't remember what we talked about in the earlier reading, so this is gonna be very interesting. I can already feel it. All right. So basically, if there's anything he wants to say is that like he doesn't want to come off hold on. Yeah. All right. So his thing is like Joshua doesn't want to come off not wanting this. Like his biggest thing is just like, if anything he wants to let you know is that he doesn't want to come off not wanting this. Instead, he's trying to figure out how to get out of this place of not knowing where he wants to go. The Nine of Cups in reverse is like he has a lot of wishes. He has a lot of hopes and dreams. Um yes, thank you so much, Starry Night. I appreciate it. He has a lot of hopes and dreams when it comes to this connection. But they're also like he also is not confident when it comes to this connection. And that's where it's just like he's very like held behind when it comes to you. Um he's just to himself when it comes to you. You have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's like he wants to let you know he's like, I'm not moving forward with this because I need to work on some things for myself. Let me know. Let me know if this makes sense. It's like, because I don't remember our reading what I had with him. So I'm just like, I don't know if this makes sense. But it's like, he does want to work on the communication with you as well. He wants to work on grounding things. I want to work on grounding things. I want to work on figuring out this rut. I want to work on figuring out how to move forward. Because I don't, I feel like he doesn't like the fact that he's not as open with you. He's like, I don't want to be so held back. Judgment card. I want to. He wants to do right by you. He wants to do right in the situation because you are his empress. Like he wants to do right with you. But like, why do I feel like yeah? I was like, it's just something with the communication here. He's saying it's like I don't know how to communicate all my wants, all my needs. I don't think he's ever had someone that he had to communicate everything with. Yeah, and he's trying to figure out like I'm trying to figure out how to end this phase where the communication is wrong. Yeah. You want you guys to have more communication. So if you feel like he's not communicating, he's like he doesn't know how to communicate. There's things he does not know. There's emotions he does not know how to communicate. There's ways he does not know how to communicate. But ultimately like he wants to fix that. He wants to before he moves forward with you. He wants to move that. It's just like he doesn't know how to communicate without it sounding selfish. The King of Swords in reverse, without sounding horrible, hurtful, and that's not what he wants. Thank you, Starry. I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, that's not what he wants. He wants to be with you. He wants to support you. He wants to communicate with you. He wants to show you. He said, but he does not know how to listen to his intuition. That's his big thing. He doesn't know how to listen to his intuition, so he's not moving forward on this right now until until he can figure out how this can come together, you and him properly. Because he's very in the place of like, I don't know which way is which. This person has me feeling all kinds of ways. This is very, this is not what's called exhalation. Basically with this, I feel like this is like saying like he's very like he's pushed to do more with this relationship. He's pushed to be different with versatility. He's pushed to be different and do different and act different in this relationship with you. But he's still like again, like I keep getting like the hesitation. Like I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. He's trying to be optimistic. He's letting me know he's like I'm like his higher self wants to talk about like how he's also working on his money. He's working on his money. That's also a big thing. Like he's very devoted to making sure you're not with just anybody. That's also a big thing. That like if you commit to each other, like you're not just with anyone, you're with someone who can take care of you. He wants to be with someone. He wants you to be able to talk about him highly. That's very interesting. Is there anything specific you want to ask? Oh my God, Bo is so great. Thank you so much. I'm about to go hop on her live and tell her thank you so much. Oh my God. We have to like do something back. Like, we gotta go over there and just like spam her. Yes, his higher self is very strong here. Thank you so much, Husky, for coming. I appreciate you. Like, we have to do something. Like, I don't know, like maybe like pick an emoji and then spam her stuff. Oh my God! Look, all these people are coming. Hi, Poppy. Thank you so much for being here and coming. Oh, you guys are so nice. Right? Everyone coming in. Oh, I'm starting to feel the energy now. Oh my goodness. I remember what we talked about. Yes, that's his higher self. Because you guys are just crushes, right? That was definitely his higher self. I don't know why. It just sunk into my heart. No problem. How will it feel when we first lock eyes? How will it feel when they first lock eyes? Like, it just like literally stuck in my heart. I was like, is that what I'm feeling? Like, okay, so they're just crushes. But I was feeling it all over here and I just felt the energy just move to my heart. Like, but they're just crushes still. And they're still just like talking on social media, right? Hi, Poppy Cave. Thank you so much. Yes, I don't know why that just came too. And I was asking, I was like trying to remember, but I was like, it wasn't coming through. But yeah, no. Oh my God, that's so cute. That's so cute. How will it feel when you guys first lock eyes? Ooh, 9 of Wands. It'll feel very like passionate. Very passionate. I don't know if you, like, when you see him, I don't know if you're going to think this is like it. You're going to be like, okay. Like, you know what I mean? We'll see. So, Poppy, I'm actually close. I'm like so excited that Bobana sent everybody over here, but I'm closing down because I'm starting to lose my voice because I'm sick. Obviously, as I say that, I start coughing. But I'm starting to lose my voice, so I'm calling it night. But I'm gonna come back on tomorrow, so please catch me tomorrow, guys. I love you so much. Oh my God, thank you so much for coming. Oh, Bo is so nice. Let's see how we feel, you guys. Like, oh my God, I can't. Thank you so much, you guys. Oh, Bo is so great. She's so nice. Oh, I'm just so blessed. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. Let's see. Okay, we got to finish Miss Leandra's reading. How will it feel when they first lock eyes? Yeah, Miss Leandra's are my moderator, so she gets a free read, like, kind of before everyone. So we're just finishing up her reading, honey. But I thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. How does it feel when Leandra first locks